All right, boys and girls, here we are in Westbrook, Texas. Pete, you should be.
Yeah, I can't hear you. Can you turn me up?
You are up.
Oh, I can't hear anything.
Coordinator Ty Keith and assistant coaches.
There it goes. There it goes. All right.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to Westbrook, Texas. Yes, it's finally that time, the Westbrook Rankin game. This is a highly touted game across the state, as Rankin comes in here tonight, ranked 7th in the state. Pete, did you know that in some polls they have Westbrook as high as 9, but the official is number 11 in the state? So we've got a 7-11 game tonight coming out here in Westbrook.
Yeah, and if you looked at sixman.com and several other places, this is the game of the week.
Number 9.
So it's going to be really interesting what takes place tonight. In the last 5 meetings between these two teams, Rankin has fallen at the hands of the Westbrook Wildcats. Westbrook on the way to 2 state championships along the way, going to the semifinals just last year, dropping one to Water Valley. Or maybe it's a quarterfinals, dropping one to Water Valley. But this is a team that's steeped in winning right now. But we've got a whole new bunch of Red Devil kids coming into this game, cocked and locked, ready to go, walking in tonight like a bunch of pit bulls, ready for action out here in Westbrook.
When you look at that Westbrook team, there's a couple familiar faces that's been on those winning teams for a while, but there's also a lot of new faces. There's a lot of new people that's on the program, so kind of excited to see some of them boys.
Yeah, Pete, I'm going to go ahead and go through that Westbrook roster right now. They've got number 2, Chance Morris, number 5, Aiden Yanis, number 6, Landon Rodriguez. Number 8, Gavin Hall. Number 9, Caden Terry. Number 10, Frank Rincones. And you know what? I think we're going to take a little break, and they're going to play the Rankin School song. And under the setting sun in a packed house here at Westbrook today. Guys, I love these little school settings. Oh, we are a little school, but I love these little stadium settings where everybody's just packed in here shoulder to shoulder, all along the fences, in their cars, in their trucks, and right down below us. Pete, it's going to be a loud night.
Yeah, one thing about being in the stands in Westbrook, Texas, you got to be buddies because, like Boo said, there's not near enough seating, so everybody is sitting close together. And also, we are sitting close to the fans. We're just barely about 3 foot above the top row. No windows, no closed press box, so you'll get the full effect from the crowd and everything else, which make the home experience a lot better, so you can hear exactly what we hear.
And you're so close over here that you're even going to hear the coaches down over there around the 40-yard line of the field. It is that tight in Westbrook.
Yep. But see, I talk about it all the time. And it's just the old man pet peeve of mine. Like, I don't like the multi-use facilities with the track around it.
Pray for the safety of all of tonight's contestants, for all spectators. We may pray for our communities, our nation, our world, for the family of Charlie Kirk, and especially our soldiers at home and abroad. You may pray for the safe trips home after tonight's game, for peace, or for other matters of your own heart. Please join with us in prayer. Amen. And now please direct your attention to the west end zone. Remove your hats and salute Old Glory as we honor this great nation with the singing of our national anthem.
Can you see?
Just an incredible rendition of the national anthem. Rankin's very own Amanda Everidge in Westbrook tonight singing the national anthem out there. And the players are getting locked and loaded, getting in the old Red Devil. I should say the new Red Devil right now. Ready for action, and they're going to come running out onto the field. Pete, both teams 2-0. Both teams probably haven't played much competition early in the season, but right now is the tell of the tape. It's the real deal.
All right, speaking of real deal, talk about our team captains coming out. Team captains for the Westbrook Wildcats are going to be number 40, Brett Rich, and looks like number 2, Chance Morris. Red Devil captains are number 11, Lathan Langley, number 14, Isaac Armendariz, number 7, Gage Lopez, and number 1, Jairo Cruz.
You know, I happen to have a couple notes on these guys. This kid's not a bad athlete right here, that number 40 for the center, number 40, Brett Rich. Pete, did you know he was an honorable mention all-state athlete at center last year, picked out from the entire state of centers? So that's going to be a pretty good hoss out there this year.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and it's not all he plays. Turns out he's a second-team district basketball player.
Man, talk about basketball player. Looking at these notes, I believe that's going to be number 16, Trent Henderson, 6'7".
You know, as the kids like to say, 6'7".
Yeah.
Guys, it's going to be a great night for football. We're getting all locked in over here in Westbrook. The fans are seated. The bells are ringing. Westbrook's wearing blue. Rankin's wearing maroon and white. The kids are inside the bandstands. The cheerleaders are out. Guys, it is a gala affair. If you didn't make it out here tonight, I'm sorry, but thank you for tuning in to the Red Devil Network as we get ready to bring you this, the number 1 game of the week this week in 6-man football.
I don't know what TV station is down there, but it's right in the way of the tunnel. When those boys come out, they might be buying a TV camera.
Well, I believe that's KMID TV News West 7. Nah, I doubt it. You know, Pete, let's go ahead and introduce this 2025 varsity roster for Rankin.
All right, I got that. Number 1, Jairo Cruz. Number 2, Matthew Ramos. Number 3, Cayenne Hanna. Number 5, Hunter Amthor. Number 7, Gage Lopez. Number 8, Chase Garrick. Let's see here. Number 10, Alicio Alfrecio. Number 11, Lathan Langley. Number 14, Isaac Armendariz. Number 15, Logan White. Number 22, Lalo Alfrecio. And number 23, Cash Cuellar. And number 88, senior Ismael Rocha. The athletic directors Garrett Avos, assistant coaches James White, James Garrick, and James Ball. A bunch of Jameses down there.
Now, Pete, when you're going through the roster, the Westbrook Wildcats have won the toss. They have elected to receive. The Red Devils are going on defense. The Wildcats are on offense. They're getting set up to get this thing going. Golly, you can just feel the tension in the air as this game starts coming to fruition.
All right, everybody goes back to their respective tunnels, and man, Westbrook's got a big old looking tunnel there. I guess that is a claw.
Yeah, that's a cat claw right there.
All right.
So the Westbrook Wildcats getting set up over there in their tunnel, and the Red Devils, they got that old Red Devil peeking up over the mountain. You know, they say it's the old rising of the Red Devils.
Yes, sir. All right, looks like the sun's probably about. There they come, the Rankin Red Devils carrying the stars and stripes and the Texas flag and the Red Devil flag, followed up by the cheerleaders. Good-looking group of kids right there.
Red Devils coming up in Stormtrooper uniforms right now. White shoes, white pants, white shirts, white hats, ready for action. Dun, 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 dun. Guys, it's game time. And you can hear that crowd in the background. This is what we were talking about. It's going to be a very, very tight affair tonight.
Yeah. I think Darren and Cameron made it.
Their Westbrook is facing directly this way, so we're going to hear some of that tonight. We're going to get some of our own medicine tonight.
All right, as a Red Devil kicking team takes the field, number 22, and that's going to be Lalo Alfrecio teeing up the ball for the Red Devils.
Westbrook still yet to come out onto the field. Coach Matlock down there giving him a little preparatory talk. Man, Pete, what do you think he's saying? He's a very highly motivated coach over there.
I don't know, man. He's a arm wrestling contest maybe. All right, looks like back deep to receive for the Westbrook Wildcats. I believe that's going to be number 6, Landon Rodriguez.
And they've got the band turning. Referees are talking to the kids. Sun setting out in the east, out in the west.
Yeah,
whoa! Sun setting out in the west. Out here in this old, looks like it was once a wheat field out here in Westbrook, but it's a really small place, but it's a pretty place. It's a place with 2 state championships. I guess they're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Rankin, one of those teams up and coming. A lot of people, not ready to give Rankin the nod. They're saying that Westbrook may have their number. It's one of those deals where they say you could put a Westbrook uniform on a lesser team and we'd probably come away with a loss. But I think these kids from Rankin, they've got a little bit of that dog in them. They got that fight in them. And I think they're ready to prove the state wrong tonight.
All right, they're waiting on a chain gang to show up, and chain gang just got here, so it looks like we're ready to get underway. They're giving Lalo Ofrecio, number 22, for the Red Devils the ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've got butterflies on my butterflies.
All right, looks like we're getting ready to go.
Right here in the mix of the crowd.
All right, and Lalo's going to boot one. That one's going to go all the way back and fielded by number 6, Rodriguez. And, man, he's got a pretty good head of steam, but he's met pretty much immediately about the 19-yard line by number 15, Logan Wyatt.
And Logan Wyatt, one of those kids, he's hungry to play. He wakes up in the morning slobbering at the mouth, thinking about ways to get out there onto the field. So expect to see a lot of things, not just this year, but in years to come from Logan Wyatt. So the Red Devils coming out in defense. We're going to get the first look at Westbrook's high-powered offense led by number 40 at center. They're going to come out T formation, Red Devils in a 3-3 defense. It's going to be a quick handoff up the middle. Number 6 has the ball. He's immediately met by that's number 3 for the Rankin Red Devils, Cayenne Hanna.
Yeah, Cayenne Hanna sniffed that out immediately, followed up by number 2, Rodriguez.
Cayenne Hanna, the week 1 player of the week, and it says set the tone for the season. Well, he just set the tone for the game, and number 6, Landon Rodriguez, is going to remember that. No gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 15, Westbrook. Westbrook, once again, T formation, quarterback low under center. They're going to go to the tall man. And here come your Red Devils with the hit this time. Number 2, Matthew the Ram Ramos, coming in strong. So you've got the last 2 players of the week, Pete, coming in, fighting for it, knocking them down.
All right, it brings up 3rd down with only a gain of about 3 yards on the drive. It's like 3rd and 13.
And I love this. I love the markers they're using. Wherever you put that, you were noticing they hit a button and it automatically lasers the yardage in.
Yeah.
No more guessing. So Westbrook does break the huddle. Led out there by number 40, Brett Rich, quarterback under center, T formation. Going into the long snap count. Little pass out to the right side. Number 20 not gonna get there. That's Ryder White. And that's going to bring up a huge 4th down early in this game. And Pete, the Red Devils got that. They got that dog in them right now.
Yes, sir. All right, 4th and 13, about the 22-yard line.
So after no gain on the play, it looks like they're going to come back out. T formation. You've got Sean Salazar out there, 6-foot running back. He's going to be the blocking back up ahead, looking for daylight. And the Red Devils are going to hold Matthew Ramos. And number 14, Isaac Armendariz, credited with the tackle. That's going to turn the ball over on downs. Going back the other way. That's going to be a Red Devil first down.
All right, offense takes the field. Looks like a couple new players checking in. It's going to be number 23, Cash Quellar, number 15, Logan Wyatt.
So what you want to do right here, look for the Red Devils to not just go for the first down, but to go for the touchdown early. If you're going to knock down a giant, you got to hit him right in the forehead with the rock. So says the Bible. And there goes Cayenne with the ball back to Gage. Gage looking downfield. He's going to tuck and run, coming upfield strong, and he'll be brought down by number 40 of the defense, Brett Rich. And that's going to be a huge gain. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 3 for the Red Devils. What a play there. Hey, Gage saw nothing there. Went ahead, tucked it and run. But, man, hey, how about that big boy, number 40, Brett Rich, getting him from behind. T T formation for the Red Devils. Lopez pitch back to Ramos. Ramos has a man in his face, and he goes down. Westbrook showing some strong defense there. That's number 9, Caden Terry of the Westbrook Wildcats. And I'm having trouble reading this. Hey, how about I take my shades off?
Well, I'm still wearing sunglasses too. Yeah, it looks like number 12. No, who was that? Caden Terry. Yeah, number 9. He kind of sniffed that one out. He looked like he knew exactly where that was going.
That'll bring up 3rd down and about 7 to go for the Red Devils. So there's going to be a loss of yardage on the play, about a 4-yard loss right there. Langley's going to bring him out on offense. Red Devils going to come in tight, J formation. Hannah under center. Ball's on the ground. Lopez picks it up. He's looking for daylight. Still on his feet. They're all around him, and he will go down. It's going to be a QB sack by several Wildcats out there, but one of note, Sean Salazar, a 6-foot senior.
Yeah, that's kind of a bobbled handoff there, or a pitch.
You know, I'll tell you a couple things about old Sean Salazar, too. I got a couple notes on him, and I'm trying to look for him. It does say he was an honorable mention all-state running back last year.
Wow, just that?
J formation for the Red Devils. Hannah under center. Goes back to Lopez. Lopez has a man in his face. He pitches it back with the ball now, number 23 for the Red Devils. Cuellar's looking for daylight, battling hard. He will be held by that Westbrook defense, and it's going to be a 1-2 punch, Pete. We came out for a dogfight. Yep. They provided one.
Well, yeah, you know, I was going to say that this isn't the game of the week for nothing. So Red Devils go over on down.
Pete, I'm proud of this. We have just influenced the Westbrook Wildcats. Do you know what he just said up there?
Yeah, he's copying you.
He said, Westbrook, first down. Hey, the Red Devils are the guys that make it happen across the state.
Yeah, you should have copyrighted
our
that.
little brothers Westbrook growing up over here. The Westbrook Wildcats, T formation, quarterback under center. There's a handoff. Number 6 has the ball, looking for daylight. Armendariz and Matthew Ramos on the tackle. And that's Landon Rodriguez, a 5'8", 155-pound running back.
Yeah, that's a really strong run. But, you know, number 14, Armendariz, he hooked onto him like a jet ski trailer. I mean, he just grabbed on for the ride.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Westbrook Wildcats. Neither team able to move the ball, you know, very much right now. But let's see if Westbrook can open this thing up or if that Red Devil defense is going to continue to hold. They stay in the T formation. Red Devils in a 3-3 defense.
Yeah, and it's really a tight T.
With the ball going downfield, looking for 32. In and out of his hands. That moment may have been too big. Emmett Whitley, 195-pound senior. He's going to drop that ball right there. We do have a couple notes on Whitley. Last year, he was a second-team all-district nose guard for the Wildcats, so he's no stranger to contact and action out there. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Wildcats. It's going to be T formation, 3-3 defense, Red Devils. Handoff up the middle, battling for yardage. And it's going to be Gage Lopez with the tackle. And once again, they go to Rodriguez. Here's the interesting thing. Rodriguez is the most unseasoned back they got in the backfield, but yet they're going to him more than the others.
I mean, pretty much every time.
Here we go, folks. Big 4th down. 4th and 2. Button up your chin straps. Let's find out what these Red Devils got. Westbrook's pinning their ears back, looking for a first down. The Red Devils digging their cleats in. The bells are clanging and the fans are a-changing. T formation, Westbrook. Red Devils staying in the 3-3. Oh, they catch the Red Devils slipping and draw them in on a long count. And they would have held them.
Yeah.
It will be a first down off the penalty. Hey, God, that Matlock is a crafty devil over there.
Yeah, that was pure coached right there.
So what he did was he knows the Red Devils are very anxious to get in there. The Red Devils are playing hard. Goes to a 4 count on the snap, deep into the playbook, and that does move the chain. So from just on their side of the 40, the 39-yard line, 1st and 15, Westbrook. And folks, hey, if you're from Westbrook tuning in, hey, welcome to the show. We are a little bit of a homer team, but we love both teams out here, so stick with us. Westbrook with the ball up the middle. Red Devils holding strong. And it's going to be Cayenne Hanna and Cash Cuellar with the big drop. Armendariz is going to get an assist in there. It's going to be a 2-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 13 for the Wildcats. Hey, that was a very exciting play on the Rankin side. Peter, we getting any shout-outs?
We are. We're getting some from, like, old faithful fans. You know, like if there's said it many times, Mike and Marilyn Ratliff tuning in. We got John and Amanda Everidge. We got Diana Pena, Aaron Custer, Cody Brown.
So I'm getting told that my mic isn't coming in very good. Oh, strong side to the left. Big pitch out. Number 22, Sean Salazar. Oh, my goodness. We've seen it so many times. And Westbrook baits Rankin in once again on that strong play to the right side. Pitches it out to the left. Hey, Westbrook has some plays in their playbook to kind of shake things up a little bit. So you had your whole defense looking over at Landon Rodriguez. And 22, Sean Salazar takes it in.
All right, Tim, the ball's going to be number 16, all 6'7" of him. All right, kick is up.
No good.
And that one is no good. All right, so with 4 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first quarter of play, 6-0 Wildcats.
But hey, you gotta expect a good game out of the Westbrook Wildcats.
Oh, yeah.
These are some studs out there. No, hey, and you know what? Big game situations. I mean, what bigger games are there than the semifinals and the state playoffs and going to AT&T Stadium? Some of the very kids you've seen out there have been out there, played on that stage. So Rankin, an up-and-coming team, a young team. We've got a pretty good old little stadium. Some people call it the AT&T Stadium of the West, Pete. What do you think about that?
Well, the guys on the buzz from Mertzen were calling it the Taj Mahal last week.
Okay, Kendra, I don't know if there's a fix or not, but they're saying that it's coming in real scratchy. I don't. Pete, can you ask a couple people if it's coming in bad?
Yeah, I'll ask. Back deep to, okay, all right. 10th ball for the Westbrook Wildcats, Chance Morris. And if you've ever watched one Westbrook game, Westbrook does not kick deep. They onside kick every single time, and they are lining directly up for the onside kick. And that one's going to bounce out of bounds.
You know, I do believe my counterpart here said earlier, hey, I was giving him a couple options. I say either kneel it, catch it, or run after it. Pete says, why don't they just let it go out of bounds?
Yep. All right, yeah, I'm getting messages that the audio's cutting in and out and kind of fuzzy.
It may be just because we got so much metal and stuff. What's that?
All right, yeah. Our service isn't real great, so you'll just have to bear with us. All right, they're going to tee up the ball at the, I guess we're
from their own 36.
All right, 36-yard line.
So as my counterpart Pete just said, from the 36-yard line on our side of the field, 1st and 15 Red Devils. Langley leads them out there. Red Devils coming out in a quick J formation. Quick snap count, handoff to number 1, and he's going to pick up a quick 5 yards on the carry. How about you, Jairo Cruz?
Man, and you know, it's kind of comical a little bit. Jairo Cruz is not a very tall man, and he was tackled by that number 16 that's 6'7".
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Red Devils. Westbrook looking like they're also playing in the 3-3 defense. Rankin coming out once again, J formation. Lopez under center. He's going to go quickly in the backfield. And number 1, Jairo Cruz, is going to be sniffed out by Brett Rich, a 6'2", 280-pound senior for the Westbrook Wildcats.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've seen this in all the levels, the junior high level, the JV level, now the high school level. Westbrook's has some big boys out there. They got some weight on them.
Man, talk about some big boys. Last night, the Westbrook Wildcats traveled to Rankin for the junior high game. And, man, some of those 7th and 8th grade kids look like grown men.
Lopez with the ball looking way downfield. Ball's up. Oh, man. Number 14 couldn't get a beat on that. That's Isaac Armendariz. And it's gonna drop away. That's gonna bring up 4th down and 11 for Rankin.
Jessica McInall's got us on watching at work. Thank you for for watching.
You can hear the cheerleaders in the background, and this is this close environment we were talking about. You're going to hear so many things that you don't usually hear on the broadcast. I kind of like this. So the Red Devils break the huddle. They're going to come in, Elephants right. Lopez with the ball, goes over to Hannah. Hannah's looking downfield. He's got somebody on him. Good move, shifty. Ball's on the ground. Lopez is going to drop that. And it's going to be a turnover on downs, and Westbrook's going to get another crack at it here in this first quarter.
All right, for all y'all listening at home, we are having some issues, I guess, but they said we don't have very good internet service here, so they're trying to boost our signal as much as we can. So just bear with us.
And how about the announcer over there? I feel like I should be like, hey man, you need to give me $2 every time you say that. So the Red Devils going to line up in defense right here. Westbrook taking a long time with the ball right now. The clock is actually down to 7 seconds on the play clock. They may have to take a timeout. No, they get it off just in time. Number 6 has the ball. And bringing him down, first to make contact is going to be Hannah and Cuellar. Langley also in on that tackle.
It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Wildcats.
Big gain right there on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 9.
All right, the feedback I'm getting is audio sounds great, but the audio's good, but the visuals buffering and choppy.
Red Devils 3-3 defense, T formation for the Wildcats. Quarterback under center, hands off once again, and he's going to be met by Lopez out the defense. And Gage Lopez with an amazing hit right there. Armendariz and Hario Cruz coming in to help out, I guess, clean the mess up. Small gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Red Devils. Kyan Hannah coming off the field right now.
All right, Brandon Brown and family are tuned in.
And here come the Wildcats once again, T formation. Red Devils going into more of a 4-2 defense. Ball's going to be pitched out to the 6-foot back. He's got a Red Devil in his face. Ball's on the ground. Picking it up, number 14 for the Red Devils. And the fans are going nuts. Caleb Brown, the ball carrier. So what happened there, they call that breaking ridge. The ball carrier had already given up motion. He was stopping on the tackle. The guy, Gage Lopez, had kind of stopped trying to throw him to the ground. So he's down at that point. And it's going to be Wildcat ball. But, man, that would have been a great touchdown for Rankin.
Oh, man.
So that's going to bring up a big 4th down, guys. Let's go. Get up on your feet. I don't care if you're at home. 4th and 6. Make some noise. Shotgun T formation. Westbrook spreading them out, looking downfield. Ball in the air. Quick throw. And number 40 has the ball. 1st down, Wildcats. So Avalos is kind of asking for a flag there. Number 40 was pushing our Red Devil in the back. So he's going to get away with a clip, and he's going to get the catch.
All right, 38 seconds on the game clock.
And this could be the end of the first quarter. Let's see if the Red Devils can get that ball back. So close to a big strip a while ago. Westbrook moving the ball. Shotgun T formation. Gonna go back to number 11. Going all the way downfield. Number 1, Hairo Cruz. Now, Pete, you talked about coaching a while ago. They put a guy that's over 6 feet tall on number 1, Hario Cruz, off to the right side, isolated them together, and they used that height disadvantage to throw over Hario and got a touchdown over there in the corner.
All right, speaking of height advantage, teeing up the ball for the Wildcats is going to be number 16, Trent Henderson. They're waiting on the snap. Red Devils get back there really quick, so that's another blocked field goal.
And it looked to me like that was Isaac Armendariz that's going to get that block right there. Isaac, one of those senior kids, been out there playing his heart out, always gives you 100%.
All right, Sonia Polito, Pat Cookie Sims We got a whole bunch listening. But Boo Boo said it's going to be a big show tonight with two big schools. Lots of people tonight texting in. Murray Brooks, as always.
Well, Joe's texting in with Joe Ramirez Heating and Air Conditioning. Pete, we still have 2 gift cards to give away from last week.
Yep.
But he wants to give away another 4 gift cards tonight. I think we could try to just give away 4. Maybe we give those 2 that we got away, and then the other 2, y'all can pick those up from Martha up at the high school this next week.
All right, 10th ball is going to be number 2, Chance Morris, and he's already looking right about the 30-yard line. And the man that drew the short stick is going to be number 7, Gage Lopez. He's right in the path of that onside kick. All right, a little quick substitution. Oh, but I mean, tell you what, number 1, Jairo Cruz is going to land on the. Oh no, that's going to be number 3, Cayenne Hanna, about the 31-yard line.
So, Pete, before this first quarter is over, let's say that if Rankin scores on this next one, not only do they get the cash money prize from the bank, but let's go ahead and give them a Joe Ramirez Heating and Air Conditioning card.
All right, sounds good. We'll throw that in there.
Just because we've got so many of those to give out right now.
Hey, speaking of the bank, Brian Skehan and the guys there at Texas Financial was out in the parking lot a while ago, and they were giving out rally towels to every single person that came in. Red Devil rally rags. Oh, it's going to be a quick pitch to Jairo Cruz, and he's got a little speed built up, but he's going to be brought down by number 6,
Jairo
Rodriguez.
Cruz battling hard, being tackled by number 6, Landon Rodriguez. Landon, a sophomore out there.
All right, that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play. So with 1 quarter in the books, 12-0, Westbrook Wildcats.
Hey, Pete, how about this one right here? Gene Kirkland and his wife, they're listening from Robert Lee tonight. Pete and Jerry, it's a Pete, Jerry. Jerry and Letitia checking in from the house down there in good old Rankin, Texas.
All right, we got Mike and Mona listening from Early, Texas.
So here in the first quarter, guys, it was a hard-fought first quarter. Westbrook just kind of broke away on a couple plays right there. 1 through the air, 1 on the ground, and they're going to have a 12-0 lead right now on the Rankin Red Devils. Of course, sixmanfootball.com had Rankin as a 4-point favorite, but at that point, what does that really mean? I mean, they're very evenly matched up teams.
Yeah, in six-man football, 4 points is basically the lazy way of saying tie. Or coin toss.
So we're going to open up the second quarter right now.
Man, I tell you what, these refs are thorough. They're making sure that chain is in the exact position. This is a different group of refs out of the Abilene chapter.
And the Red Devils the refs are taking some time. So the Red Devils in the huddle. Langley's going to break the huddle. He comes out. J formation for the Red Devils. Lopez under center. Going to pitch out to Jairo Cruz. Jairo slicing, dicing, looking in the middle. Face mask. No call on the play. And that's number 9, Caden Terry. 6-foot senior on the tackle.
Man, go ahead.
That does move the chains, and that's going to be a Red Devil first down.
All right, long time Red Devil Midkiff family checking in. David Alvarado and family tuning in from Midkiff. So I've got Red Devils T formation. Armendariz in motion left. With the ball, number 2, Matthew Ramos. He's going to get horse-collared. No call on the play once again. And he's going to pick up about 7-8 yards on the play. And everybody calling for the horse collar on that one. Not going to get it, though. 2nd down and 7 for the Red Devils. How about this? I got a number here. It says Cash Pops tuning in from Dripping Springs. Nice.
I bet that's a pretty place.
Mm-hmm.
Red Devils do break the huddle. T formation for Rankin. Lopez under center. Fakes the handoff. Looking downfield.
He's got
launches a bomb to Jairo Cruz. And that's going to be a Red Devil touchdown. If you're listening the world over, that's how it's done.
All right, Brody and Aiden are listening from Big R. All right, as the kicking team takes the field, that's going to be number 23, Cash Quaylar. And so get your fast fingers ready because we're giving away 2 prizes on this one field goal. If the field goal is good, you get the prize from the bank and Joe Ramirez. Kick is up. Oh, and that one's going to be batted down. No prizes at all. I'm sorry, but that was going to be number 23, Cash Quaylar. Looks like number 9.
How about this, Pete?
Caden Terry got in on that one.
How about this one? Corey and Cody, such exciting lives. Corey and Cody are down in Las Vegas right now watching for there. Corey says, Viva Las Vegas. So they may be listening from the furthest away right now.
Nah, well, you can't say that with Malcolm Maryland listening because they could be in China right now.
Amy Kira saying, Teddy, Amy, and the grandkids watching. She's checking in.
All right, with 9 minutes, 17 seconds left in the first half of play, 12-6.
And it's everything we thought this game was going to be. It's a complete dogfight. Westbrook comes out hitting you in the mouth. Rankin comes out hitting them back in the mouth. And they go back and forth here. Rankin just needs to get this ball back here, though.
All right, as the sun has pretty much officially set, the temperatures kind of cooled down in the cotton fields of Mitchell County. All right, teeing up the ball for the Red Devils is going to be number 22, Lalo Efracio. Back deep to receive is going to be number 6, Landon Rodriguez. And Lalo's going to punt one up into the stratosphere, but that one's going to bounce about to 15. And here come your Red Devils. Ball's on the ground.
Yes! The ball. No, he lost it.
Oh, he lost it.
Mario Cruz was on the ball, started celebrating, and lost it. That could have been huge, and he's feeling it.
Yeah, but how about,
God bless him.
But how about field position? The ball's going to be on the 2-yard line.
There was that one raising of the arm that got him, and that other Westbrook kid just came shooting through there. Shouldn't they still give him possession of the ball there, though? Yeah. From the 3-yard line, the Westbrook Wildcats, they're going to come out once again, T formation, Rankin in a 4-2 defense. Quarterback way under center, Rankin crowd getting extremely loud over here. Big pitch out to the outside, all the Red Devils out there covering them up. Pete, I don't know what you see, but I see Armendariz, I see Langley, and I see Mario Cruz and Gage Lopez on that side.
First one to make contact was Gage Lopez, and then the rest of the cavalry came in and helped him out.
And they're going to give him a huge gain on that. Did you see the ball come out to the 5-yard line?
No.
I'm not really keen on that, but hey, it is, they got a better angle than we do. So all the way out to the 5-yard line, it'll be a 2nd down and 13 for Westbrook. They'll come out once again, T formation. On the fake. Several Red Devils in there. Hey, you can credit all 6 on this play. Gage Lopez, Armendariz, and Ramos never gave up on it. That's number 6 once again. Landon Rodriguez on the carry.
All right, checking in from home, you got Barbara, Boogie, and Grum all sitting in the living room cheering on the Red Devils. All right, checking in for the Red Devils is going to be number 15, Logan Wyatt.
Pete, I got some good news. Joe Rodriguez just said give away all 6 tonight. So we're giving out some prizes tonight.
Wow. All right, we'll let them roll. We'll just tag those on the field goals, and people will be very, very happy.
T formation for the Wildcats. Drops back. Batted away by Cayenne Hannah. Number 3 coming in big time.
Dude, did you see the vertical leap on that kid?
Hey, Cully Gentry, Amanda, Sydney, Nolan, they're all watching from home. Hey, welcome to the big show, guys. Saying hi from Rankin, Texas. That's going to bring up a huge 4th down and 13 for the Wildcats. And you may see the first punt you've ever seen out of Westbrook.
It looks like a punt. Kick is up, and
it's a terrible punt. Get away. Get away. Get away.
Oh, that's going to be credited as about a 3-yard punt. So Red Devils will take over with excellent field position.
And that was a very high and short punt. And, wow, they gave him a few more yards on that than I was expecting.
Well, they're on the 5, so they're going to credit it at about a 4-yard punt.
So the Red Devils from the 9-yard line, 1st and goal. It's all work from here, baby. James Wyatt calling in the plays. He's saying, big money, run right. The fans, dude, it's great. The fans are on their feet. It's getting rowdy. Gage Lopez up to the line. Wide J formation for the Red Devils. Fake handoff. Oh, it's a handoff up the middle. Ball's on the ground.
Oh, it's going to be a fumble.
Cash Cuellar with the fumble. And it goes immediately back to Westbrook. And, man, you can just feel our hearts dropping in here. Caden Terry a 6-foot senior for Westbrook, comes up with the ball, and that was very short-lived. But great field position that we did have there. Hey, only thing you can do from here is keep your head up, keep fighting, and get it back on the next one.
All right, Chris and Momo are watching from Midland.
Christopher Gray says, let's go. T formation for Westbrook. They have the ball. They've got another shot at it.
Oh, good
Quick
pass.
run out to number 6, and it's a race to the end zone. And 6 is going to go over the top of Lopez down near the 40. But, hey, how about the wheels on Gage Lopez right there running that down? I wasn't sure if he was going to get that.
You know, we're so close to the action. Gage Lopez, the look in his eye made my heart kind of scared. I mean, boy, that kid had like possessed by the devil right there, man. He had laser focus.
At the 37-yard line, 1st and 15, Westbrook. Rankin in defense, and you know, hey, you got to just get over that last fumble. We got to get back in this game. T formation for Westbrook. Rankin in a 4-2. Ball on the ground. Here come the Red Devils. Oh, yes! Touchdown! On the interception! And that's going to be a Red Devil touchdown! Let's go, baby!
And that was our defensive player of the week right there, Cayenne Hanna.
Hey, both defensive players of the week.
Exactly.
The hit by Matthew Ramos, the interception by Cayenne Hanna. Incredible.
All right, and so far, there's been no field goals, so field goals are going to matter. And so teeing up the ball for the Red Devil and a bunch of prizes tonight. That's going to be Cash Quaylar. Waiting on a snap, kick is up.
Oh, yeah.
Cha-ching. All right, we can say that that is a cash money field goal. And that field goal is going to be brought to you by the Texas Financial Bank. There, go visit Brian for a Ortiz Burrito gift card. And we will somehow get with you a gift card from Joe Ramirez Heating and Air Conditioning. So first, let me clear all these texts. First one to text 432-693-6000 gets a double prize this week.
Hey, this does my heart good. Some people that move here, you know, Brandon and Tiffany Phillips.
Yes.
Brandon takes care of the golf course. Tiffany working over there in the office. Hey, they're checking in tonight, joining in on this Red Devil family.
Hey,
Brandon and Tiffany, welcome to the big show, guys. Place at the table. Welcome in.
Man, Brandon has done a heck of a job at that golf course. I mean, that thing looks out of place. It shouldn't be in Rankin. All right, tee up the ball for the Red Devils. Going to be number 22, Lalo De Fracio. Back deep to receive is going to be number 6, and that's going to be Landon Rodriguez. And I didn't tell you a while ago, but I'm sure you know, with 6 minutes, 35 seconds left in the first half, your Red Devils 14, Westbrook Wildcats 6. And that one's going to be a good one, and it's going to bounce out of the back of the end zone.
And the Red Devils are all business coming back. We had just talked about shaking that other one off and getting it back. These kids went out there, these young men, they made that happen. Rankin with a 2-point lead, 6:35 left in this half of play. Westbrook does have the ball. Hey, you know what Westbrook's thinking right now, Pete?
What's that?
These boys ain't backing down. They're coming right back at it. We hit them, and they get up. They're fighting back, man. This is a tough Rankin team right here. Westbrook breaks the huddle, T formation. 4-2 defense for the Red Devils. Number 22 has the ball to the outside. Matthew Ramos is going to latch on, whoop him down.
Oh, man.
Number 22, Sean Salazar, a 6 foot, 192 pounds of him. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 9, Westbrook.
All right, Booby, would you like to know how many people listening wants an Ortiz Burrito?
Yes, I do.
And a gift card from Joe Ramirez Heating and Air Conditioning. I've got 63 texts.
Shotgun T, quarterback has the ball, pitches it back, does have the option to run. Looking downfield to the big man. In and out of his hands. Matthew Ramos with a quick, sharp little push on the shoulders, and that's going to keep him from catching the ball. That'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Wildcats. So they've gone to the air. They've gone to the ground. Let's see. You know, this is where they like to go strong to that outside with a fake pitch sweep.
Oh, yeah, I'm fixing to make somebody very happy. Zoe Benitez. Zoe Benitez.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Monday morning, go down to Bryan and get your gift certificate for Ortiz Burrito.
Quarterback on the run, going downfield. Good-looking catch there. Who is that young man? Number 11, Caleb Brown, 6'3", 156 pounds.
Boo-boo, how would they get the gift card?
So with Zoe, she lives there in Rankin.
Yeah.
We can just tell her to catch you or catch me. We both have. No, she'll catch you. You give her that one.
Okay.
And then the other one I've got in the truck. And then the last 4 they can pick up for Marfa.
Okay. Let me write this down so I can let everybody know.
Wildcats in formation. The play clock down to about 10 seconds right now. They break the huddle. 3-3 defense for the Red Devils. Shotgun T. They go out to number 2. Way downfield. This could be overthrown, and it is. Number 40, Brett Rich, just did not have the wheels.
There's flags back here on about the line of scrimmage.
Okay, so this is generally a holding call, but we are at Westbrook tonight. Holding Westbrook, that'll back him up. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty right there, Pete. That's going to be a first down and 25 for the Wildcats.
Golly, man, that is a bunch of text. Sorry, I'm still clearing text out.
Wildcats stay in the T shotgun and Rankin 3-3 defense. They're going to go up the middle. Several Red Devils coming up. Cash Cuellar. Oh, he's going to escape them.
Man, Cash Cuellar had a bead on him, just got through him. Oh, another flag.
Penalty on the play, and it looks like some of the Rankin fans aren't happy. This one could be on us. And it looks like they're going to get Rankin for a roughing out of bounds. They're in a big conference about it.
15-yard penalty.
Yeah, that's a big penalty right there. Westbrook very fortunate that they were able to get that call. Now, what the referees are kind of saying right there, though, is they're not going to have any play out of bounds. But the only thing is the kid continued to run after he had stepped out of bounds. So the boys don't know he's down.
Yeah.
T formation. Westbrook with the ball up the middle. Number 6 running hard. Couple Red Devils in on that tackle. Looks like we got Cuellar and Hannah, the first to make contact. And, man, that Rodriguez, for him to be one of the bottom men on the roster is a stud tonight.
Well,
Westbrook.
Yeah, he's a stud, but, he's pretty much every play.
And the play clock going to be under 20 seconds. Westbrook still calling the play. The Rankin fans getting into this. Everybody looking for a big stop here, but Westbrook with some fortunate penalties moving downfield right now. They're inside the 20. T formation. Quarterback way down under center. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to be met hard by Kyan Hannah. And Hannah is saying, hey, enough of this junk. I'm putting Rodriguez down, and he does it.
All right, we got John A. and Angie also checking in from Rankin, and their big shout out to their favorite senior and band member, Miss Tate Jackson.
Elgin Covington says he's watching from Midland, Texas. Oh, Elgin checking in. Here come the Wildcats. They break the huddle. They're going to come out in a tight T formation. 4-2 defense by the Red Devils. Fake handoff up the middle, quick pitch to the outside.
Oh.
And that's the second time tonight that play's caught the Red Devils. And Matlock over there low-fiving his kids, celebrating with them. And that was just a well-called play at the right time.
That was the exact same play as a while ago.
That's hard to stop.
All right, so looks like we're bringing in a different kicker, and this one's going to be number 2, Chance Morris. All right, and team at the ball is going to be number 11, Caleb Brown. And that one's going to go about a mile into the air, and that one's going to be good. So with 4 minutes, 3 seconds left in the first half of play, it's 2014 Westbrook Wildcats.
I'll tell you what, this is a great football game.
Yeah.
And we've had some defensive opportunities. We've let a couple of them get away. Westbrook has had some opportunities get away. They continue to fight. Got a lot of fight in them. Rankin has a lot of fight in them. You got to love this kind of football. Guys, if y'all want to check in, right now is the time to check in. You can hit old Pete at 432-693-6000. Doesn't matter where in the world you are today. We're looking for that person who's furthest away right now. Yep. Right now, it's Cody and Corey
they're
out in Nevada.
All right, quick shout out, man. I want to thank these people real quick one more time. Lori down at Rankin Drive-In, Brian Skehan, Texas Financial Bank, Joe Ramirez, Heating and Air Conditioning, John and Amanda Everidge with Everidge Farms. Thank you guys for all your support.
The national anthem. Apparently.
All right, back deep to receive for the Rankin Red Devils, High Road Crews, but that does not matter today because Westbrook always kicks onside. So 10th ball is going to be number 2, Morris. The guy with the crosshairs on him is going to be number 23, Cash Quaylar.
Just let it go. Just let it go.
He's fielded by Ramos. And, man, look at him go.
Matthew Ramos going to bring the ball all the way out to about the 34-yard line. Well, that kid's got some fight in him right there.
Yeah, you see all that? I mean, he runs faster sideways than most people can forward.
So Rankin's going to open things up here. We got 3:58 left in this half of play, down by 6 points right now. And here come the Red Devils, J formation, Hannah under center. Takes a snap, goes to Lopez. Lopez has the ball, tucks and runs.
Oh, man.
Downfield. And number 6 gives him the old Olay. Hey, how about that? Landon Rodriguez backed away from Lopez as he lowered his shoulder and went out of bounds.
All right, Crystal Lopez says checking in. Her and Jesse, Airy, and Rosemary are shouting out to their favorite cheerleader, Miss Mia Lopez. Thank you guys for tuning in.
At the 29-yard line, Red Devils, 2nd down and 2. Here come the Red Devils. Looks like they're going to stay in the J formation. This time it's Lopez under center. Lopez with a quick pitch back to Hannah. Hannah's just going for the sideline. Gets the first down, and he's going to be ridden out of bounds like a cowboy by Caden Terry, a 6', 145-pound senior for the Wildcats.
That kid just lowered his head and just took it, man.
Hey, and let's show Westbrook how this is done. And that's going to be a Red Devil first down.
All right, Dean Titsworth, thank you for tuning in.
Where's Dean watching from?
I don't know.
That's probably Rankin, Texas.
No, right? Dean's probably getting ready for a golf tournament somewhere.
Oh, I bet he is.
Hey, speaking of golf tournament, I'll do that in just a minute.
J formation for the Red Devils. Hannah under center. Goes to Lopez. Lopez looking back. Oh, he's got somebody on him. Oh, penalty on the play. Could it be a face mask? Could it be a collar? Is it against the Red Devils? We don't know. We're about to find out.
All right, hey, I want to do a quick shout-out to Riley and Ben, some Red Devil golfers. They're competing in a big golf tournament this weekend, so they're actually on the road right now going to the golf tournament. So, man, big shout-out to them guys, and I play a lot of golf with them, and Red Devil golf is going to be something fun to watch this year.
You know, some way, somehow, this penalty is going to go against the Rankin team.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
I guess the passer was roughing the tackler or something. You never know what's going to happen out here in Westbrook. It's always really interesting, and I'd love for the White Hat to try to kind of explain what happened right there.
Tell us.
So 5-yard penalty against the Red Devils. That's going to back them up, and that's going to make it 1st down and 25 for the Rankin team. And, you know, the thing about that right there, that kind of takes the steam out of you, that momentum. They got to get that back. J formation for the Red Devils. Hannah under center, goes back to Lopez. Lopez finds a crease, throws the ball downfield.
Oh, man.
And getting a hand on it for the defense. How about that? Very athletic play by that Landon Rodriguez. And if you notice, we say that name quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, that's pretty much every name we've said for the Westbrook Wildcats.
Yeah, and if he doesn't get his hand in there and knock that ball away, that's going to be a Red Devil touchdown.
All right, the Garza family's checking in, Andy and her crew.
Red Devils with the ball, J formation, Hannah under center. And it appears there's going to be a timeout on the field, and this one's going to be the Red Devils. So we're going to take a little break right here. Hey, Pete, I don't know what you had said, but I was looking at the text messages here, and Amanda and John are saying that was so nice. Thank you, Pete.
Yeah, Ben and, like I was saying a while ago, shouting out a couple Red Devils, Ben and Riley are traveling to a golf tournament this weekend. Those are two Red Devil golfers. And, we talk about ever since we got our new golf course. And, man, those kids from high school down to elementary been out there all the time. And like I was saying about Ben and them, I play a lot of golf with them. And, man, those guys are good. Actually, Ben won the scramble.
Well, I kind of gave him that game.
Yeah. But, I mean, hey, good luck to you guys. And man, it's going to be really fun watching them play.
No, hey, Rankin is going to do really well. I'd say we're very close to getting state championships out here this year. We got some scores out here. One of them of note, Grand Falls Royalty 16, Buena Vista 8 in the second quarter.
Wow.
Big comeuppance there by Grand Falls right now.
All right, got the big man Chad Fouts holding the anchor down at home. I kind of wish Chad was here a while ago because me and Boo Boo don't have any idea what that last penalty was.
Oh, my gosh, Pete. Sands 30, Garden City 6. I bet you they're saying, hey, where's Jeff Jones right now?
Yeah, they are.
It's a T formation for the Red Devils. Hannah under center. Penalty on the play.
Yeah, I don't know if they got off the field in time.
And the Red Devils coming out of the timeout immediately taking a penalty. So we came out of the timeout and we had 7 men on the field. One of them's trying to run off. And gosh, man, that's just bad timing on the part of Rankin on that one right there. So that's going to back him up again. This is going to be 2nd down and 30 for the Red Devils. Hannah under center, T formation. Lopez has the ball. He's looking downfield. Oh, he's going to low throw it over to Cuellar. And that's going to bring up a huge 4th down right here. Rankin having to make it happen right now.
Hey, Diana Pena's got her phone up, watching the game while she's buying groceries at HEB in San Angelo.
How about that? Hey, is it actually 3rd down and 30?
Yes, it's going to be 3rd down and 30. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left in the first half of play. Rankin Red Devils down by 6.
I was listening to the announcer, and he said that was going to bring up 4th down, so maybe he's wishful thinking. Red Devils with elephants trips to the left. Hannah in the shotgun. Going to go out to Lopez. Lopez has the ball on the sweep. Lopez on the run. Still on his feet. Ball on the ground. Picking the ball up, number 15, White. White's going to go all the way, and that's going to be a Red Devil touchdown!
Man, that would be what Darren Aiken always says, the best play in six-man football.
That's the whole world. That ain't Darren, baby.
The best play in six-man football is a broken play.
How about this? TCB running around.
All right, teeing up the ball and for prizes. It's with number 23, Cuellar. Ooh, golly, that one's going to be batted down.
Man, that's a big block right there by number 9, Caden Terry.
Dude, there had to be an offsides because that kid was back there quick.
He's 6 foot tall.
Yep. All right, so 2020. You got it knotted up with 2 minutes and 57 seconds left in the first half of play.
Oh, dang. So we had a football for a second, but I didn't want to be like that Karen at the Phillies game. So I just tossed it back out there into the stadium. Oh, hey, man. Sometimes you're just very fortunate. And, we said that White is going to be a name you're going to be hearing over the next few years. White solidifying his place in Rankin Lower. Right now you can say, make a place at the table for Logan White because it's his turn to eat.
No, we got Hal Hudgens listening at home, and then we got the Duran family listening from McCamey. All right, teeing up the ball for the Red Devils is going to be number 22, Lalo Refracio. Back deep to receive is going to be number 6, Landon Rodriguez. That one's going to be a good boot. And that one's going to roll out of the back of the end zone.
So here's what I'm catching right now. Number 6, Rodriguez had an opportunity to make a play on that ball, run it back. Rather than take on the contact of a momentum-seized Rankin, he's going to let that ball go by him, take the ball at the 20. And that's giving me a little confidence right now. They're kind of wearing down to contact a little bit.
No, that was 100% coached. They weren't supposed to get that ball because Rankin's coming off a huge momentum.
So the Red Devils coming in defense. They're going to go to the 3-3 defense. T formation once again for the Westbrook Wildcats. Keep an eye on Sean Salazar, number 22. They like to throw to him in these long down situations. And ball on the ground, number 6, running hard. Rodriguez up the middle once again, being led out there by Salazar. And that is a big gain right out of the gate. 2nd down and 8, Wildcats. And, you know, a lot of these Wildcat fans had to travel down from Colorado City today to make this game out here. Oh, we like to have fun up here in old Red Devil land.
No, I mean, you're exactly right, though.
T formation for the Wildcats. They've got the ball, and Salazar with the ball. Several Red Devils on him. I've got Cuellar, and I've got Matthew Ramos with the hit. Short gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Wildcats. All right, Pete. Now, if you're Avalos right here, do you risk the big blitz, or do you have to hold them back now and kind of respect that quick pass to the outside?
Dude, I'll be watching that quick pass because it's ate us twice already. All right, we got Dusty Kilgore and the Lee family tuning in from Big R.
Big timeout right there. 1 minute, 58 seconds on the clock, 20-20. Hey, here's something interesting, Pete. Elgin had just texted in, and he said that had he been a junior last year and a senior this year, they'd probably be going straight to state this next coming year. I kind of agree with that.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, getting a little quiet out there. We're all listening in, trying to hear what the coaches are saying down there. Man, this is an exciting game. A lot of people checking in. We've got Red Devils the world over listening in together. I know that the audio comes in a little bad at times, guys, but, man, hey, we're out here in the middle of Westbrook.
Hey, I'm going to do a quick shout, too, while we got a little time. Last couple games, everybody's been asking me about the band. And, ladies and gentlemen, the band is lining up right outside the west gate right now, so in about 2 minutes till halftime, you will see the mighty Red Devil Band.
But you got to love that fight in Rankin. And you know, that fumble that happened up there in White with the ability to see the ball, pick up the ball, and move downfield. And when he got the ball, did you see the wheels on that kid?
Yeah.
I don't think we know how fast he is just yet.
Man, I'm kind of in awe in some of those scores. I think you might have to check your sources because, man, those scores were something else. Garden City and Sands.
No, Garden City kind of having a tough go at it right now. And
then Buena Vista and Grand Falls.
Well, you know, Buena Vista's had some huge losses over there. And I do believe, I heard, some rumors out there that a couple of the kids also chose not to play this year. It's just a little hard on them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was a tragic situation.
Well, here we go, 3rd down and 4 for the Westbrook Wildcats. 1:58 left here in the second quarter. Red Devils 3-3 defense. Westbrook trying to go into the long count. The ball snap. Up the middle is Rodriguez. Still on his feet.
On the ground.
Ball on the ground, and Westbrook jumps on it, and it was a foot race. And showing he's fast, a very fast kid out there, Ryder White. So, hey, all of Westbrook breathing a sigh of relief that Ryder White has wheels out there.
Yeah.
He just turned out to be the fastest kid to the punch.
Well, it doesn't hurt he's 6 foot tall either. He's stretched out like that.
They had a lot of 6 foot kids out there.
There's some tall
This
kids
is probably
over there.
a state basketball team out there. T formation for Westbrook. They've got the ball. There's that quick pitch out to the outside, and he eats up Rankin one more time. Gosh, it's so hard to defend that, and that's the 3rd time tonight. And Matlock not afraid to go back to that one again.
Hey, if you see a weakness, you just keep going at it. Jojo and Mindy are listening with Arthur and Mary in Lubbock. All right, teeing up the ball for the Wildcats. So that's going to be number 2, Morris. All right, the kick is up, and that one's going to be good. All right. With 1 minute, 30 seconds left in the first half of play, 28-20 Wildcats.
I want to show you a picture that Joe Ramirez just sent in here. I believe he's in his truck. That is a big screen TV. Right, that's bigger than the TV I've got in my home, and that's in a truck right there.
Yeah.
So Joe watching the game in style right now.
All right, you got Nolan Tough Gentry.
Well, it's quieting down out here. The Rankin fans taking a breath right now. The Westbrook Wild fans taking a breath. As you just said, 28-20, 1:30 on the clock. So this is gut check time for the Rankin Red Devils. This is where you find out what you're made of. Are you going to put mayonnaise or are you going to put spicy mustard on your sandwich? And I think we're about to have a hot sandwich out there.
Boo, do you want to feel old?
Yeah, I do.
All right, Alyssa Mitchum just checked in and said all the Mitchums are watching from Rankin celebrating Dalton's 31st birthday.
No, there's no way. No way.
All right, that's going to be a onside kick. It'll be fielded by Ramos, and he is gone. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Onside kick it again, baby. Let's go.
Matthew Ramos ran that one all the way back.
So, hey, we were talking about all the good things that Matlock's doing. He keeps calling for the onside kick. Coach Avalos makes his own adjustments, and we take it to the house. We got a little chess match going on out there.
Yeah, we do. All right, this one's for prizes. Ladies and gentlemen, tee up the ball for the Red Devils, number 23, Cash Quaylar. Waiting on snap. Kick is up. And that one is cash money right there, ladies and gentlemen. So first one to text 432-693-6000 gets a Ortiz Burrito gift certificate from the Texas Financial Bank and a gift card from Joe Ramirez Heating and Air Conditioning.
I do want to point this out. Generally, when you dive through like that and you hit the guy holding the ball, they throw a penalty. They wiped out Cayenne. He's defenseless at that point on his knees. The last two times Rankin kicked the ball, they completely wipe him out, but yet no penalty. If they don't throw a penalty, Westbrook will continue to pound him like that. At some point, they have got to call that. And I think one of the coaches from Rankin
looks like he's talking to him right now.
Is actually out there. Because Cayenne is a high-profile player for Rankin, and you just can't have him taking shots like that over and over. And if they don't call that, Westbrook will continue, to smear him like that out there. It's hard to defend that.
Yeah, well, it's designed to do that because Cayenne really is a key player.
So Rankin knocks it up, 28-28. Pete, this is your call, baby. Bring it home.
All right, tee up the ball for the Red Devils. Going to be number 22, Lalo Efracio. Back deep to receive is going to be number 6, Landon Rodriguez. And last two times, Landon's just kind of let it go by, but we'll see what he's doing now with only 1 minute, 22 seconds left in the first half of play. And that one's going to be kind of an end-over-end kick. Roll out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Oh, what's up with that?
So what they're yelling at is Gage Lopez just got hit in the back by one of the Westbrook players very late.
Yeah.
Pretty much after the flag for the penalty out of bounds was thrown. Yeah. And the flags are only on the ground because the ball went out of bounds. But what everybody's wanting is just a nasty call where Gage got hit in the back as he's just running down the sideline there. There will be no call on that. Matthew Ramos calling for the crowd to get up, leading from the field. 1:22 on the clock, 28-28. Cash Quayar coming onto the field. Red Devils expecting a pass here. Very successful with that little pitch out to the outside. T formation, quarterback under center. Gonna be, there they go again, once again.
Same play, exact same play.
And this time the Red Devils are able to run him down thanks to Matthew Ramos out there making an amazing effort. But Westbrook going back to the well again. And it is just out there on the outside.
Yeah, I mean, it is the exact same play that beats us every time.
Boy, that's hard to defend, though. They get out there really quick. They're going to have to shadow somebody. So here we go, T formation. Westbrook moving the ball downfield. Rankin, 3-3 defense. This time they go up the middle to Rodriguez. Rodriguez has the ball. He's going to be taken down. And that's number 23, Quayon.
Oh, bull.
Okay, this time Homer Matlock literally was talking to the female ref over there. And after he got out of her ear, she threw a penalty. And it was because the kids had a man in their hand and were running with him.
Yeah. All right, man. 52 seconds. 28-28.
And it just, I'm not saying it happens all the time in Westbrook, but Westbrook gets a lot of calls in Westbrook.
Penalty is unsportsmanlike conduct, half the distance.
No.
And the Red Devil fans letting them know what they think about that.
All right, and if you hear anything, it's not coming for the Red Devil Network.
Now, you know, I'm a fan of Matlock, but I don't like that he was over there in the ref's ear on that. And if he's listening to this later, hey, I think that's just, you shouldn't do that. I just don't, I'm not for that at all. T formation for the Wildcats. Down at the goal line. So number 22 has the ball to the outside, and it's a touchdown Wildcat. I tell you, everybody that's a Red Devil fan just has a bad taste in their mouth right now. Every time, 3 times now, Westbrook gets downfield. It's due to a lot of help on penalties. And I love this. Avalos has his hat off right now, very angry, talking to the white hat. He wants answers. And I'm all for anybody winning in a tight game, but don't do it on the backs of the referees.
Right. All right, 10th ball for the Wildcats is going to be number 2, Chance Morris. I would say Garrett's a little hot.
Well, you know, he's seeing a huge advantage right now coming up for Westbrook. And it's just not easy to hide.
Chance Morris is extra point.
And that one's going to be good for Westbrook. So 36-28 with 44 seconds left in the first half of play.
And I try to stay really positive, and I'm into this game, man. But you don't mind losing. You just don't want to lose like that. And we're not done yet. 44 seconds on the clock. 36-28. Westbrook with the lead. Rankin in the huddle right now. Let's see what this does to these boys. We got 44 seconds. Let's see if they charge up, get ready, get going, and play this game.
All right, and before we receive the ball, I'm just going to give a quick shout to Madison Duran. Madison, you won the prize from the Texas Financial Bank there in Rankin. That's going to be a Ortiz Burritos gift card. And then get a hold of me, and I have a gift certificate from Joe Ramirez Heating and Air Conditioning. And, man, Joe buys them from everywhere, so no telling what you're going to get. It could be McDonald's or it could be Applebee's. It could be anywhere.
If they get that card from me, I think I've got an advanced auto $50 gift card.
All right, it's going to be an onside kick just like always. You got to Ramos, and Ramos is going to try it again, same thing, but he's going to be met with a whole host of that was not good.
So he had a helmet to the crown of the helmet.
Yeah.
Another no call. Some way, somehow, 1,000 people on this side see it. Okay, here we go. 39 seconds on the clock.
Man, you know, Boo was talking about the crowd here tonight. You know, I bet you Rankin has got, a quarter of the population of Rankin, and I bet you a quarter of the population of Colorado City.
Well, there's only 249 people here, so that would mean they're all here tonight, right?
Yeah.
39 seconds, folks. Here we go. J-gun formation. Hannah has the ball, goes back to Lopez. Lopez looking downfield.
Oh, he finds an open man right there.
Number 15, White, has the ball. Rodriguez is going to force him out of bounds. And that'll take him to about the 40-yard line. He does get out of bounds. 31 seconds on the clock. Good clock management right now. Here comes the next call. Red Devils staying on the field. Lopez now going over there to talk to Coach Hannah. We got about 25 seconds on the play clock. And the fans are starting that old Go Devils Go chant.
Yeah, it's 18 seconds left.
Oh, wait, the clock's still going.
Yeah, it'll stop it.
It should not have been going.
Yeah.
And Rankin forced to take a timeout. Oh, my gosh, Rankin got hosed on the time also. So I guess they're saying that since contact was made on the field and then he was forced out of bounds, that doesn't stop the clock. He's got to go out willingly. And that is a rule out there, so we're going to have to abide by that. And Avalos out there actually talking to the ref right now. He's just like, hey, bud, what's going on?
Yeah.
And I don't get speechless very often, but I'm trying really hard to bide my tongue right now. So big shout out to all the fans out there listening from Rankin. We got fans from Odessa. We've got fans out there in Midland. They're checking in from Lubbock, Texas out there, guys. Lubbock, Texas.
Yeah, Lubbock, Texas. Man,
all my loving, all my kissing.
I got one while ago from Casey Kegel, and I love those where you got the wrapped up in a blanket, got the big screen TV going. Those are my favorite pictures.
So here come the Red Devils from midfield. They've got some work to do. Only 16 seconds to do it in. They stay in a J formation. Hannah under center goes to Lopez. Lopez on the run, looking downfield. Launches a rocket. Number 14 with the ball. Timeout. They're saying no catch. They're saying he trapped it. And wow, I thought it was a great catch myself. Man, we should bring out the old instant replay and kind of see what's going on right there.
Man,
Kendra Davidson over here on our right side, we're talking about it. I think all of us up here in the press box with the TV monitors, we believe it was a catch.
Yeah, Richard Maxwell said that this is the six-man Super Bowl we're watching tonight.
Hey, Richard Maxwell from this Westbrook area right here, so he may not like some of the comments I'm making at the moment.
No, he might be from here, but that son gun is red.
Oh, yeah, he's married to my cousin Sandra, and I got to tell you, I love Sandra, and I love Richard, man. They're good people. That's that old crowd in the background getting fired up. Man, okay, so the situation, though, Pete, we've got 9 seconds, and honestly, this will more than likely be the last play of the half if Rankin's not able to punch it in. The clock just running so quickly out here. Rankin does get the ball coming out in the second half, so if we were able to punch it in and tie it up, it would be a huge advantage. How about those old Custers? Any Custers checking in?
Yeah, Aaron Custer's tuned in listening. All right, Red Devils take the field with only 9 seconds left in the first half of play.
They got the music and action going on over there. A little dance routine on the other side of the field for the Westbrook Wildcats. As Pete just said, 3rd down and 6. We are at the 9-second mark. 28-36 here in the second quarter. A couple things happening here at the end of this, half. We're not real happy, but we're going to keep going. J-gun formation. Lopez with the ball. Lopez looking downfield, goes over to Hannah. Hannah, they got on the left side. He does go out of the face mask. There is a face mask on the play. Yep. And no call on the face mask. Hannah almost got his eye taken out. Is there a penalty? I see a penalty flag.
The big man threw a penalty.
And the fans are kind of helping him out. They're saying, hey, guy, there's a face mask right there. Go ahead and throw that flag.
And he was pushed out of bounds, and there was still time on the clock, so I think they're telling him put 1 second back on the clock.
Well, you can't end it on a penalty.
Yeah.
You know what? Chad was explaining this to me just the last game. I think you can end on a penalty at the half. But there is 1 second on the clock. All right, Red Devil fans, let's get ready. 1 second on the clock, 36-28. And here comes a 15-yard penalty. At least I believe it should be. And that will take Rankin down to the 10-yard line. And this is where it gets exciting, folks. 1 second on the clock, 10 yards to go. Cayenne Hannah in the gun. We've got Rodriguez. I'm sorry. We've got
they're calling a timeout.
And Westbrook wanted to see what Rankin's offense was going to be. They're going to call a quick timeout. Here's what I would love to see. Does Coach Keith pin his ears back and give them what they just saw, or does he come out in a completely new offensive set and make them take yet another timeout if they want this?
Dude, I'm saying let's throw a wrench in the whole thing and put Cash Quaylar in there and kick a field goal.
Oh, my goodness.
Dude, we're in field goal range right there.
What's that?
Were they in a tee or right?
No, they were in the gun.
Oh, they're in the gun?
All right, 36-28, and this is exciting. We got people, listeners, checking in.
Dude, I got a bunch.
From everywhere.
Yeah, I got Ashley Emilio, Fort Stockton. I got the crew from White Oak, Texas, Deep East Texas. I got Lynn Evans. We got Ray and Betsy Jones, Megan Clanton, Megan Hamilton. I'm sorry, Diana Pena again.
Oh, how about this? My mom and dad are checking in from Tucson, Arizona.
Oh, dude, you might have to MapQuest that to get close to see if Corey's still ahead.
What are they doing in Tucson tonight?
Man, no telling. Hey, they're living the retired life, Lulu.
Well, here we go, folks. We're getting to the action here. 1 second on the clock. Red Devils do break the huddle. They come back out in the same formation. This time it's going to be Lopez in the gun, though. Lopez with the ball, goes to Hannah. Hannah up. Oh, Hannah's got one man on him. Pitch the ball back. Let it go. Pitch it back. Oh, man. Westbrook does hold on that. Good defensive play there by the Wildcats. They held strong. And I tell you what, Rankin had a little bit of momentum right there.
Yeah, I mean, 28-36 right now. And, man, you have tuned into one heck of a football game.
Yeah, and, in the next half, it's going to come down to calls. It's going to come down to playmakers. Hopefully, the calls in the next half are going to be a little better, a little softer on the Rankin Red Devils, and maybe we can make a big game of this.
Yes, sir. All right, Booby, looks like the mighty Red Devil Band is going to take the field. Are we going to just let them play?
Yeah, what we're going to do, we just take these mics off. We're going to let the fans at home listen to them. A lot of people, a lot of family members of these band members out there. And if I do remember right, Pete, I might have this number wrong. 56 members strong. I know it's up in the 50s up there. So it's a great year for the resurrection of the Red Devil Band out there.
All right, sounds good. Well, I guess we're going to pause and go get something to drink and let y'all enjoy the mighty Red Devil Band.
We'll be right back at you.
Set this down.
Yeah, no, take it.
Let's go, Ben!
Take a break. Okay.
Jack, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Where do we put our headsets at?
Where do I set mine at?
Yeah, where'd you set yours at?
Right here. On that box.
We should still have like another 10 seconds though. Like, the bell's then.
Try my shoe.
Cash.
getting nasty, baby. We're back to action out here in Westbrook, Texas, where the Rankin Red Devils just came out of old big Red Devil down there. Westbrook Wildcats coming out of their tunnel. And I'm looking at the body language of Isaac Armendariz, and, man, he looks ready. These Red Devils look ready. Pete, first half, you kind of got to let it go. You're one touchdown down.
Man, if you're just tuning in, it has been a heck of a game. I mean, nail biter, blow for blow. Red Devils are down 1 touchdown right now. We had some pretty iffy calls maybe, a while ago, kind of changed the momentum of the Red Devils, but this is a second half. Right now, teeing up the ball for the Westbrook Wildcats. That's going to be number 2, Morris, back deep to receive for the Red Devils. Going to be number 1, High Road Cruz. But, like I said, if you've ever watched 1 minute of Westbrook football, they do not kick deep. Looks like Cash Quaylar drew the short straw, and they're going to be pointed it right at him. And he's going to field it. Oh, man, he was on his knees and took a hit.
Yeah, the crowd not liking that one. Boy, he had that ball tucked away, and he got dove at. And these are the kind of things that you've got to call that, or they'll continue doing that during this game.
Dude, that kid's got the biggest heart on the field to take that ball and take a direct hit. Looks like he's hit by a bus.
So here we go, folks. 1st and 15 for the Red Devils from the 35-yard line. Looking at the body language also, Westbrook coming out real sharp, Rankin coming out sharp. Here we go, folks. It's time for action. T formation for the Red Devils. Hario Cruz with the ball, and this time the Westbrook Wildcats are right there. Probably going to be a 1-yard gain for the Red Devils.
Looks like the first one to make contact was that huge man-child, number 40, and that's going to be Brett Rich.
So Westbrook notorious for making halftime adjustments, really good at that. They've got a whole coaching staff up in the box, up in the stands, watching from different angles, and they do make some changes. They have made a stop here. 2nd down and 14 for the Red Devils. They come out quickly, looking all business. Gage Lopez calling for an audible. J formation. Going to go over to Hanna. Hanna cuts back up the middle. Diving to the outside, still on his feet, looking for daylight. He's going to be ridden out of bounds. Good tackle by Rodriguez, just past the 40. Great run there by Hanna.
Speaking of Hanna there, his uncle Shad and Aunt Becky are checking in from Archer City, Texas.
So it's just past 9 o'clock. Red Devils just past the 40. 3rd down and 8. And a couple Red Devils making some shifts out there. Looks like they're bringing in the big boy package. Yeah. You may see a run here.
Yeah, that's going to be number 22, Lalo Efracio, and number 14, Armendariz.
Of course, Isaac there could catch a pass downfield. We'll see. J formation. With the ball over to Lopez. Lopez slides to the inside, still on his feet, looking for yardage. And quickly going to be wrapped up by number 20 of the defense. And that is Ryder White. So 4th down and 6, Pete. Not really a big push by Rankin right now, but hey, it's not over. We got a whole play to go. So what's in your wheelhouse right now? Would you be looking for the run? Would you be looking for the pass? I feel like Rankin has a strong passing game also.
Yeah, it really looked good, but we've also had some really good runs. But, man, right now, Cayenne Hanna is just on fire. So I'm saying just make a hole and send Cayenne that way.
Well, I'm thinking either Lopez or Hanna throw the ball about 40 yards downfield.
Well, Hanna can do it.
So here we go, gun formation, trips to the right, timeout Rankin. And this isn't good. It looks like it's going to be a close game, and we've already got 1 timeout down here. And it's still, as we said before, 4th down and 6 to go. 6, not a lot of yards, but, man, that's Westbrook on the other side of you right there. And while we were at halftime, a lot of people continued to check in, got a lot of shout-outs going out all over the state. Hey, Sonia Polito checked in with you. She checked in with me over here also.
Yeah, I was talking about Casey Kogel with her picture wrapped up in a blanket and her big screen TV right there. Sonia put one with it on her laptop at work. So from one extreme, from taking it easy to on the grindstone.
So Westbrook has 2 plays tonight, one of them being a dive, and the other one we were told by Mr. Custer is called a flare pass.
Yeah, a little flare pass. That's been eating our lunch right there.
So here we go, J formation, J gun formation for the Red Devils. Hanna in the backfield, going to give it back to Lopez. Lopez looking downfield.
Oh, he's got a seam.
He tucks, he runs, he's looking downfield, all the way down, and that's going to be a Red Devil first down.
Man, how about Gage Lopez?
Looking real smooth as he came across the open field, tucked the ball, and you got the big guy right there. And for a big man, he makes a lot of plays downfield. And I'm talking of none other than number 40, Brett Rich right there for Westbrook. So here come the Red Devils. Langley snapping the ball, trips right for the Red Devils. Hannah in the gun, Lopez just behind him, ball's on the ground, Lopez picks it up. And he's gonna have to eat that one as Westbrook was all over him. That's the second time Rankin runs that formation, and what Westbrook does is overload the weak side and just pressure in hard with some speedsters. So they were ready for that play right there. So might want to tuck that one away. Sometimes you got to put them away.
Yeah, number 16, Stretch Armstrong. That real long guy. He's the one that first made contact.
6'7".
Yeah.
So Rankin's going to back up all the way to the 30-yard line. We've got a ways to go. I believe they said it's second down and 27 now for the Red Devils. J formation, Hannah under center. Westbrook reads the snap count. Lopez throws the ball downfield. And that's just going to be wide to the left of Matthew, and that will bring up third down. And then Cuellar took a shot out there downfield, and a lot of the fans kind of looking for a call right there. I think it was a shot in the back. No call. 7:04 on the clock, 36-28. Third down and long.
Yeah, we got Deb spray checking in from Matador, cheering on her favorite cheerleader, Miss Jordan Ward.
Here we go, T formation for the Red Devils. Hannah under center, goes back to Lopez. Lopez looking downfield. He's going to tuck, he's going to run, battles his way downfield, and the ball is going to be knocked away. Westbrook's going to jump on it, and it's going to be Westbrook ball. Tremendous hit there by the Wildcats.
And as you can tell, the Rankin fans are not happy with that call.
I just, I got to give it to him. I think that was just a fumble on that one.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens in this game.
But Lopez took a tremendous shot.
So let's get on defense now. 6:54 on the clock. Big opportunity here for the Westbrook Wildcats. We've been down a couple times. Looks like Rankin has managed to fight their way back every time. Somebody's saying, what's in the water in Colorado City? There's a lot of tall people over there, too.
All right, you got 14. Norman Darius checking in for the Red Devils. Okay.
A lot of talking. Going on the field. The referees are now consulting. And if we had the music, we might put the music on right now. So a lot of back and forth going on. The referees are now in conference about it. Coaches from Rankin want a couple answers. Westbrook absolutely enthusiastic over there celebrating the last play. But, hey, this is a long pause in the action.
Just take a quick little pause. I don't know what the cameras look like, what you can see and you can't see. But over there in the Westbrook parking lot, they got the what do you call it? The varmint hunting rigs where the high racks, and people are sitting there, got their snacks and everything, just sitting in the high racks watching the game.
Calling rigs on the back of those trucks. Okay, hey, you know what? We got a little bit of downtime right here. Let's give away a Joe Ramirez heating and air conditioning card.
All right, let me go ahead and clear all these real quick.
Okay, so if you paid attention at the homecoming game, first person to text in to Pete Jackson at 432-693-6000. The question was at homecoming, who is the lady in Rankin who coordinates the painting of all the streets? First person to text that in to Pete Jackson, you're going to win a Joe Ramirez heating and air conditioning gift card.
All right, they're clear. They're ready to roll. We got somebody cheating.
And Pete's waiting for that answer. We're getting back to the action out there. Has anybody texted in an answer yet?
Yes, but there's a delay, and I got questions before you even got through, so somebody's cheating.
Questions? Oh! we've got the horn crew down here listening in.
Yeah, Kevin. Cameron was cheating. He heard the question before y'all did.
So, Pete, did we get a winner out of that, though? You can go down and see Martha at the school, and you can pick that card up.
We do, but I'm waiting to see if they can text me their name. Oh, Tiffany Phillips.
So Tiffany Phillips, big night for the Phillips family. You've just won a gift card, $50 gift card for Joe Ramirez Heating and Air Conditioning.
Yeah, go down and see Martha at
She
the school.
works right near Martha.
Oh, yeah, hey, short walk. And you could take me and Boo Boo to dinner.
Here we go. It's going to be Red Devils do get the ball back. I don't know what's happening. I can't tell you what's happening. I have no idea.
I don't think anybody knows what's happening.
Now they pick the ball up. Okay, so Rankin has the ball back. 3rd down and long for the Red Devils. Gage Lopez with the ball, looking downfield. Going to go over to Cayenne Hanna. Hanna's got the ball, looking downfield. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds by Rodriguez. No, I'm sorry, that's number 9, Caden Terry. And Caden Terry is going to be holding his knee. Looks like he's got a little bit of a cramp.
Yeah,
right
it looks
there.
like he's cramping up.
They're hollering down to the concession stand, hey, bring some pickle juice over here. No, I'm not even kidding. The young lady is running over there with pickle juice right now. That is cool. Hey, here's something. Pete, did you know that the Mertson guys were telling me one day that a secret to
Don't tell them what they were telling
Listen,
you.
though. They said when they play tennis, one of the secrets to getting cramps is carrying a mustard packet. And if you get a cramp, you just suck on a mustard packet, and it'll start curing your cramps up. It's a tennis secret, I believe is what they were saying. So Mertson also has a game tonight. I wonder how they're doing tonight. Anybody got any information on the Mertson team? Let us know how they're doing tonight. Vonda, you absolutely are a trivia question somebody knows. Miss Phillips won that. Vicky Abelos checking in. She said she doesn't have the number. Vicky, for the trivia questions, it's going to be 432-693-6000. Once again, that's 432-693-6000. And that's going to be Pete's number.
Quick shout out to Sal Aguilar. He brought and bought me and Boo Boo some cold waters a while ago. Ooh, bobbled snap. And Gage.
With the ball. They're going to say it's a fumble.
No,
Incomplete
no,
pass.
it was incomplete pass.
Referee does make the call. Incomplete pass.
One of the only right calls we made last little while.
And now Homer.
Matlock's not liking that.
Homer taking off his headgear, screaming at the ref.
Dude,
I think what he was looking for was a grounding penalty there.
It is flexing. gonna rip that shirt.
Homer's a pretty stout old boy.
Yeah.
You know what? I heard he's a very Christian man also, though.
Okay.
So very good on him. That's going to bring up 1st and 15 for the Wildcats. 6:33 on the clock. (4-2) defense, Red Devils. Wildcats with the dive. One of 2 plays they've been running tonight. Matthew Ramos and Cuellar on the tackle. Pretty good gain on the play as that dive continues to work a little more and more. But what starts getting Rankin is once we start prepping for that dive, they run a little flare pass off to the left or right. And, man, that thing has gone for pay dirt 3 times tonight. We're going to go to about the 6-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Westbrook seems to be slowing the game pace down just a little bit. T formation for the Wildcats. 3-3 defense, Red Devils. And there was a lot of movement in there, and I see the Red Devils saw something. Let's see if the referee saw the same thing.
Well, it looks like that.
And we're all waiting with anticipation here.
Yep. Looks like number 20 on the offense was moving a little bit.
Yeah, and that was a very heads-up play by the Red Devils right there. Once they saw the movement, they charged across the line. Very heads-up play.
All right, Lawton Sherwood tuning in from Barksdale Air Force Base in Louisiana, cheering on his little brother, Lathan Langley, and the rest of the Red Devil team.
So Louisiana, well, no, I think Tucson and Nevada still a little further. Okay, now they're going the other way. So it appears the penalty's been reversed, and now Rankin was offsides, and Westbrook has been given 5 yards.
2nd and 2.
Now I kind of know what Merchant was feeling last week.
Official timeout.
So there is an official timeout on the field. Avalos, he's going to want some answers on this one to try to figure this one out.
Oh, I've got the best picture.
Let me see here.
Cooper Joe is watching from home. Look at that. Cameron's laughing. In his PJs.
So here come the Westbrook team off of the penalty. Flare pass to the outside, number 6.
Oh.
Had it. Boy, that could have been another 6 points for Westbrook. And Rodriguez this time was coming from the backside. You know, if you're scouting tonight, and I'm going to do this for everybody scouting Westbrook tonight, Westbrook has 2 plays, guys. They're going to dive it down the middle, or they're going to fake the dive and run the flare. What I would do if I was a scouting man is I would definitely shadow the guys in the backfield. 6 has the ball up the middle, going to be enough for a first down, does move the chains. And they're going to go behind the strong blocking of number 40, Brett Rich, a 6'2", 280-pound senior.
That is a big boy.
Yeah, there's a lot of kid right there. Langley definitely has his hands full tonight. There's a big battle going on down that way. White coming in on the field. We're going to put a little bit of power and speed right here on this left side. Let's see if he can slow him down. T formation. Dive up the middle, and they're looking to the outside. Quick pass. And that's number 23, Cash Cuellar, in defense.
That was well defended by number 23, Cuellar.
And look over there across the field. Homer Matlock once again very upset. So every time something happened over here, you've got either Avalos upset on this side or you've got Matlock upset on that side. And just kind of looking for these calls out here.
All right, I got my favorite secretary doing the work at home, and they did the math, and right now Vegas is the farthest place.
Somebody actually calculated that.
Yep.
All right.
I got my man on it.
We're getting some text messages over here while we got a little downtime. Let's pick up the old telephone here and see what's going on. Vonda Garner saying, yeah, go Red Devils. We gave Vicky the number on a shout-out a while ago.
All right, I got Nana and Pop Epperson tuning in from Big Lake, Texas, proudly supporting their Red Devils and their Epperson granddaughters.
And we got a lot of questions coming in tonight. As far as what's going on the field, guys, we don't know what's going on the field. If we knew what was happening out there, we'd be celebrating with one of the teams.
13 minutes. 5 minutes, 13 seconds.
So here we go, Westbrook, T-gun formation, ranking 3-3 defense. They've got the tall quarterback out there, 2 looking downfield. They spread it out. They're going long downfield. Lopez in defense. Great defense there by Gage Lopez. Very heads-up play there by the Red Devils.
Man, that was 2 plays back-to-back. Number 23, Cuellar, and number 7, Lopez. Their pass coverage has been really, really well.
Well, somebody listening there was telling me to shut up because Westbrook just ran a 3rd different play out there tonight.
Yeah.
They're like, we got other plays.
Yeah, you can't be state champions and go to state again and have the record they have with only having 3 plays.
So it's going to be T formation, quarterback deep under center. They're going with the long count. Fake dive up the center, looking downfield. Big ball all the way down. That's going to be overthrown. And once again, Gage Lopez in the right. Oh, my gosh. That was a very late flag coming in. And when I say late, we were already talking about the good defense of Gage Lopez. And I don't know if I've ever seen a later penalty called in a high school football game. But there is a penalty on the play. Pass interference on the Red Devils. And Avalos now out there talking at the ref.
And there's several fans talking at the ref too.
Yeah, that one wasn't good, guys. That wasn't good.
No, boo-boo. It wasn't.
No, they're going back to the original line of scrimmage,
yeah.
and then they're going to count off 15 yards.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to have to bite my tongue. I was going to say something dumb.
4 minutes, 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter play, 36-28.
Well, if you're a Wildcat, definitely like these refs. If you're from Colorado City or from Westbrook, this is a great contest. You're enjoying this very much.
All right, Matlock is the 7th player on the field.
And man, here we go. All right, guys, T formation for Westbrook. It's going to be a quick pitch back to number 11, running downfield, catches some daylight. He'll be forced out of bounds by several Red Devils. Ball carrier on the play is going to be Caleb Brown. And that's a 6'3" senior for Westbrook.
Number 23, Quellar's the first one to be on him to push him out of bounds. Followed by Hannah.
And I think what's going on right now is the Red Devil crowd's a little shocked. We got a little bit of lull out there. We got to kind of get this thing going again.
Oh, holding.
Well, I don't know.
All right, phone a friend. Ask Chad what the heck's going on with this.
Yeah, we're going to need to ask Chad what's going on because I have no clue what's happening right now.
Yeah.
4:41 on the clock, 36-28. Westbrook has the ball. Series of events are moving the ball back and forth off of penalties. T formation for Westbrook. Quarterback under center. Fakes the pitch back. Looking downfield. He's got a man wide open on the corner. And he's going to be slung down
by number 15, Logan White.
They do move the chains. First down, Westbrook, and it's going to be a 1st and goal from inside the 10. And the quick passes to the left and right are just wreaking havoc on this Red Devil defense right now. So from the 9-yard line, Westbrook, 4:10 on the clock. We'll probably go into 4 minutes off this snap here. And the pace of this game slowing way down. Westbrook kind of playing the clock right now. T formation for the Cats. They go to the quick center handoff, and that's the kind of play you see out there on the playground where the quarterback got the ball, handed it back off to the center, and he goes for a touchdown. And that was actually pretty cool, but it's a Westbrook play.
Yes, sir. All right, number 2, Morris is going to attempt the extra points. Teeing up the ball is going to be number 11, and that's Caleb Brown.
I've actually never seen that in a high school game.
Yeah. Okay. They explained to me about the call there, and that's exactly what we think.
Yeah. Hey guys, several people texting in right now asking about the calls. We'll just have to have a water cooler meeting about this at some point.
Yeah,
but guys, we still got a football game here. Not all is lost. We're down 44-28, yes. 3:51 on the clock, but we still got our boys out there on the field. We got 4 minutes left in this quarter to do it, and then we've got a whole other 10 minutes behind that. And I've got a head full of steam and a heart full of belief that we've still got what it takes to pull this game out. Whether we're playing 6 or 10 out there, we can do this.
True.
And the music blaring out there in Westbrook. We got to get this mojo. Hey, you know what? Jerry told me to do this on the golf course, Pete.
Okay.
All right, lift your shirt up, blow some air underneath it, turn around 3 times, take your pockets out, shake your change around, put it back, punch your belly button twice. All right, here we go. We're going to get that old mojo back.
All right.
Get that Red Devil mojo
That's
going.
what works. All right, team up the ball. Farley Westbrook Wildcats is going to be number 2. And, man, with the heart of iron, number 23 and number 2. Number 23, Quellar, number 2, Ramos. They're pointed directly at them. Oh, but they're going to change it up and go the other way. It's going to be fielded by Lopez, and he's going to nail the ball right about the 36-yard line.
Actually, what was happening there, Gabe, was like in a cartoon where you get those wheels going on your feet. He was trying to get going. He was looking downfield, and he just kind of tripped up right there. So we got some new Red Devils out there on the field right now. Let's see what happens. Let's see if there's some new action going.
All right.
It's going to be T formation, Hannah under center.
All right, Matlock looks like he's going to call a timeout.
Yeah, he saw a different group of kids out there, and he's going to call timeout immediately. And that's big. He's going to burn the timeout also. So Rankin down one and them down one. So many comments coming in from so many people right now.
Yeah.
Murray saying, hey, reach deep down in that Red Devil heart. Dig deep and bring that Red Devil spirit out and fight. Great words there from Murray.
Yeah, I thought he was going to give that speech from the coach from Best of Times.
Yeah, just so many comments coming in on the last few calls right there. Aiden checking in saying, great job, Red Devils. Has a couple comments about the referees also. But, guys, we got to keep playing this game. We got to keep going.
Still lots of football.
3:50 on the clock. Here we go. All right, fans, let's go. Everybody on your feet. Come on. Let's bring that mojo back. Rankin comes out. T formation. Lopez under center. Quick handoff. Cuellar going to go out of bounds, and he's going to be thrown out past into the cheerleaders.
Yeah, and, man, that almost looked like he was out of bounds when he was thrown down by the face.
Another 6-footer, Tyson Jones, on the tackle right there. Well, I'll tell you what, if Westbrook's not playing at the state tournament in basketball this year, something's wrong. There's a lot of height out there right now. Red Devils do break the huddle. Langley at center, Lopez under center. Going to go back to Hannah. Hannah looking downfield. Throws the ball with his left hand to number 23. And almost intercepted, knocked away there by number 11 of the defense. That's Caleb Brown, a 6'3" senior for Westbrook. Hey, I'll tell you what, that took a lot of courage. Rankin went right at him right there. That'll bring up 3rd down and 14 for the Red Devils. You get that crowd's going. Get that clapping going. Get on your feet at home, folks. Come on. Hey, if you kids are listening with mom and dad aren't wanting to get up, you guys get up. Let's go. Let's get this energy going. Here come the Red Devils. Hannah under center, J formation. Gets a call from Keith. They're going to go audible on this. Timeout, Red Devils. And that's going to be 2 timeouts this half. We've got 1 timeout left. I hope that doesn't bite us later. God, I feel like we were just getting that energy. I think they could just feel we were getting our mojo going again. All right, guys. I need you at home. We need you to do something. Call your grandmas, call your moms, and start to get them praying again. Let's go. Let's get those prayers going. Let's get this thing turned around. We're going to have to call on a higher power, get some help. Hey, let's do it. 3:38 on the clock.
This third quarter has played a lot slower. So because it's still 3 minutes, 38 seconds left, third quarter play.
You know, it almost feels like it should be cooler, but it's actually kind of muggy out there.
Yeah, when that wind stopped, it dang sure got humid feeling.
Hannah under center. Goes to Matthew Ramos. Matthew finds some daylight. Got 2 blockers up ahead. It's a foot race to the corner. Matthew Ramos. And that's going to be a Red Devil touchdown. My goodness. Matthew turned on the Jets. Hey, somebody must have been saying those prayers, right?
Yeah,
let's go.
It worked. All right, number 23, Cash Cuellar is going to attempt the extra points. Attempt the ball is going to be number 3, Cayenne Hannah.
Extra points going to be big.
And that one right there, ladies and gentlemen, is cash money from Cash Cuellar. So let me clear these texts. First one, text 432-693-6000. Gets a Ortiz Burrito gift certificate from Texas Financial Bank. Go see Brian. And we're doubling up tonight. Thanks to Joe Ramirez Heating and Air Conditioning.
I've got this gift card, so you need to find me. If you win this one, get with me and I'll get you that gift card. It's in my truck right now.
All right, so everything's cleared, so let's have it.
Pete, Matt, with everything going on, we've got a card to give out for the Rankin County Hospital.
Hey,
we've got a $25 gift card that we also got to give out. You have a trivia question?
Well, no, I was going to give that away to the farthest listener, but I don't think Corey wants her own gift card.
No, we can't do that. So, hey,
but
come up with something.
But Mike and Maryland could be in China right now, so let's wait and see where they're at. All right, team tomorrow for the Red Devils. We're going to change it up a little bit, and that's going to be Cash Quaylar. Oh, they're putting the ball on the side, so look for the onside kick from the Red Devils. So watch these front line guys. Number 18, number 22, number, what is that, 20. Oh, that's a perfect onside kick. Red Devil ball. Red Devils.
All right, we're going to back this up a little bit. Matthew Ramos absolutely went in there and wiped out Caleb Brown. I don't know if Caleb's going to come back in this game, at least for a few plays. Matthew Ramos took him out. Actually, Caleb is staying on the field. That's a tough kid.
That is a tough kid.
And who came up with the ball right there?
That was me, number 1, Jairo Cruz.
How about you, Jairo? Okay, here come the Red Devils. It's going to be Lopez under center. Fakes the handoff, looking downfield. Going to go long. And that's a quick strike. That's going to be a Red Devil touchdown. And just like that, we have a 2-touchdown swing. Hey, whoever said those plays, whoever called their mom, their grandma, did whatever, keep them playing. Let's go.
All right, I wrote down the winner a while ago, but here comes another chance to win again. Cash Quaylar teeing up the ball for attempting the extra points for the Red Devils. Kick is up. Oh, that was going to be a little bit wide right. All right, before we get rolling too far and get behind everything, Shelby Brown, Monday morning, take the long walk to Brian's office and pick up your gift certificate for Ortiz Burritos and get with Boo Boo for your gift card from Ramirez Heating and Air Conditioning. Shelby Brown.
All right, here's going to be the question of the night right here for the Rankin County Hospital $25 gift card. What was the last year that Rankin beat Westbrook in the regular season? What's the last year Rankin beat Westbrook in the regular season? All you've got to do is text Pete at 432-693-6000. 3:21 on the clock, 44-42, and all I'm gonna say is this, and I believe it completely. There's some powerful prayers out there.
All right, sorry about that. Still clearing text. It's gonna be number 22, Lalo Efricio, teams the ball for the Red Devils. Back deep to receive is gonna be number 11, and that one's gonna be a huge kick, but it's gonna be fielded. And here comes number 11. All 6'5" of him struggling down there. But he's going to be knocked down by the kicker, number 22, Alfrecio.
Matthew Ramos just came out there and blew up Aiden Yana. What does it say? '19 is correct. And who is that winner?
That'll be Kerry Templeton.
Kerry Templeton, get with me when I get back there in Rankin. You have won a $25 gift card from the Rankin County Hospital. Westbrook in offense, T formation. They got the tall kids out there. Quarterback going to go on a sweep to the right side. Lopez going to drag him down.
The Bulldog.
Be about a 13-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up second down and 2 for Westbrook. Oh, Vonda, she had the right answer, but she was texting into the wrong one. And Murray, no, you're not right on that one. And Christopher Gray, he's watching this game. He's also keeping an eye on Matthew, calling him the Terminator out there. Matthew has opened up a can of you-know-what. 2:30 on the clock, Westbrook T formation. Quick handoff up the middle. Looking downfield, he will pick up the first down, and that's going to be Langley forcing him out of bounds. That does move the chains. First down, Westbrook. Red Devil defense looking strong there. And Coach Keith kind of talking to one of the refs right there.
As he should be.
44-42, Rankin down by 2. 2:22 on the clock. A lot of twos.
1956.
Yeah, there's some funny guesses in there.
Yeah. Somebody said 2025.
Hey, I like that one.
Yeah, see the future.
Here comes Westbrook, T formation. Quarterback fakes the handoff. Little trickery out there. Number 3, Kyan Hanna is going to ride him like Zorro.
Yeah, I was going to say it didn't trick number 3.
Be about a 2-yard gain on the play. Second down and 13 for the Wildcats. And if you'll notice, the Wildcats have been playing a lot of slow-motion football right now. I don't know if that's on purpose.
I was going to say we're almost at the 40-minute mark, and we're still in the third quarter.
So they're going to ride out that clock just a little bit. There's a lot of chess pieces being played out there between Avalos and Matlock tonight. They're playing another game that we just don't see. You know what I mean? We're only seeing a taste of it. T formation for Westbrook. They got the ball, looking for the flare pass. He's out to the other side. Makes it up the middle. 22 has the ball. Great contact there by Cash Cuellar. And he's going to save that. And that was also a good play there by the Wildcat. Number 22, Sean Salazar. That does move the marker. Third down and 7 now for Westbrook.
All right, Titan Quick said in 2019 they were supposed to beat us by 38, and we won.
Oh, yeah. Those were great days, the glory days. Here comes Westbrook, T formation. We've seen a lot of flare passes in these situations here. Let's see if they go with the run. They're going to fake hand. Oh! Riding it on the back. Does the ball. Pitch out. And 40 is going down. Oh! He's down. They call him down. Great defensive play. So many great players right there.
Yeah.
Matthew Ramos, Armendariz, Hannah.
Well, you did all six of them on the defense right there. Play day.
Yeah, some great heads-up ball. Hey, folks, everybody inch up toward the TV. This could be that moment. It's 4th down and 9 for Westbrook.
Man.
Let's make some noise.
Get the rally towels out. Let's go.
All right, guys, we had to get them wound up there a little bit. Wow, the clock must have kept going and we didn't see it. That's the end of the third quarter, and it's going to end here 44-42, and we've got 10 minutes to try to get this done, and it could start with a 4th down hold right here.
All right, that third quarter was 38 minutes long.
God, dog. Okay, Pete, we're going to reach into our little playbook right here.
Okay.
We've seen some things out of Westbrook, and they're not afraid to go with playground plays. They're not afraid to go with that flare pass again. You got a 4th and 9 situation. Your strongest play has been flare right, flare left. You're not moving the ball very well on the Red Devils up the middle, and you're probably not going to pick up the 9 yards up the middle. You got to be thinking right here. He's going to spread the field out for the first time, and he's going to try to catch Rankin sleeping down low with a crossing pattern. But Matlock hasn't changed it up that much, so do we see yet another fake dive and a flare pass to the right or left?
Well, if I was guessing, I would either take that dive up the middle or the flare pass, because that's pretty much all they've showed us tonight. But like you said a while ago, Matlock's got 2 notebooks full of stuff.
What a great game. Flare
pass is coming this play. That's what I'm getting on the text.
So we just got some inside information that there's a flare coming.
And it very well could be.
The Red Devils now defending the west end zone. If we're going to win this thing, it's going to be towards the east. Okay, we're on defense. We got a little Go Devils Go going. Westbrook with the ball. They spread it out. It's going to be a T-gun formation. They go. Running back now has the option to run or pass. Big long pass downfield. Lopez intercepts it. And it's going to be Red Devil ball. You know what? Some people are saying he should have knocked it away.
Yeah.
But hey, we got the ball back. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It does not matter.
You know, And Lopez is thinking that now. Man, I should have just knocked it down. But you know what? The momentum.
Your adrenaline's going 1,000 miles an hour.
Hey, but it's Red Devil ball.
And that's all that matters right now. Westbrook does not move the ball. So Matthew Ramos probably going to go back into the backfield right here. Let's see if they can stop him. He's got a head full of steam and ready to play. 9:52 on the clock, 44-42. Red Devils break the huddle. J formation. Hannah under center pitches back to Lopez. Lopez tucks and runs.
Oh, my goodness.
Downfield. Big gain on the play, out past the 30, and that's going to be a Red Devil first down.
Oh, man, you should have seen Jordan Ward's face when those boys were coming right at her.
And the way this is going, you got to believe that the next touchdown could possibly win this game.
Well, the algorithms and all the people smarter than us said that this was going to be a 4-point game.
Pete, there's 8 billion people in the world. They're all smarter than us.
But that could be really close. It could come down to field goals.
9:31 on the clock. Red Devils break the huddle. It's going to be Langley at center, Lopez under center. J formation. Big blitz package here by Westbrook. Hannah's got the ball running down the sideline, and he's going to be dragged down by number 5. And that's going to be Giannis on defense. And Giannis, one of the shorter players out there for Westbrook. He's only 5'6". That's at midfield for Rankin. That'll be 2nd down and 7. And Avalos reaching into those bag of tricks. Actually, no, it's Coach Keith reaching into those bag of tricks right now. Let's see if these Red Devils can move the ball. J formation, Lopez under center, out to Hannah. Hannah on the sweep, nothing to the outside, going to lose 2 yards there. And Hannah's actually pushed all the way into the Westbrook bleachers over there.
Yeah, it looked like he took a drink of that lady's Dr. Pepper while he was in the stands.
He had a Stanley Cup when he came out of there.
No gain on the play.
And they do go ahead and mark it back at the 40. 3rd down and 7 for the Red Devils. All right, guys, we got to get that momentum back. Let's get this thing going. J formation, Lopez under center. Quick handoff up the middle, Matthew Ramos. Matthew Ramos sliding, driving, fighting, refusing to go down, and that's going to be a Red Devil first down. Let's go.
Man, I tell you what, Matthew Ramos refused to go down.
$8:23. You know, Pete, sometimes it just takes that kind of heart to get this thing done. Red Devils in the J formation. Hannah with the fake. Looking downfield. Big pass to number 14, Armendariz. And it's going to be knocked away at the last second by number 8 of the defense. That's Gavin Hall.
Man, that was a really good pass. I mean, Armendariz was in good position, but like you said, number 8, Gavin Hall was all over it.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just make great plays. Actually, I'm wrong. That's number 6, Landon Rodriguez.
Oh.
Hey, but let's give this one to Landon Rodriguez.
Yeah.
He made a great defensive play right there. Big game situation, big game player, did great. Here come the Red Devils, J formation. Going to go out to Hannah. Hannah's just going to tuck, run up the middle. Rodriguez is going to meet him, and it's going to be about a 5, maybe 6-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Red Devils, and it's 3rd down and 9. So it was a 6-yard gain for Rankin. Ramos coming back onto the field. A couple of the big boys checking out right now. We got our speed package in. And here comes White. White had his first varsity touchdown earlier this game. J formation, Hannah under center. Gonna go to Lopez. Lopez looking downfield. He's got somebody wrapped around him, goes to Hannah. Hannah's got somebody on him, and they're gonna wrap him up and take him down. A little bit of a gang tackle right there. Actually really good that Hannah hung on to that one.
Yeah, that could have been a little unnecessary, that closing move right there. I mean, they already stopped forward progress.
Hey, it's a physical game.
Yeah.
And it's going to be 4th down and 14 for the Red Devils. All hope is not lost. Let's see what Coach Keith calls in here. So the quick dives to the right, to the left, not working right here in this 4th quarter on Westbrook. So we're going to have to hit him with a little of that old razzle-dazzle.
Oh, you called it.
Hannah in the gun. They're going to go strong side. Lopez looking downfield. He's going to tuck and run. Not going to be enough. Man, I would have. And that'll be a turnover on downs, and it's going to be Westbrook ball. You know, I want to say maybe we could have gone for the pass on that one right there, but we don't see what he sees.
Yeah.
You know, when they're looking downfield, they have a completely different angle out there. So now the Red Devils got to go on defense, and if you're going to win it, this is how you do it. You got to hold them here. Westbrook has 6 minutes and 40 seconds to work with. Rankin with their backs to the west end zone. And here comes Westbrook. I kind of love this Rankin conditioning, though. We look really spry right now. T formation for Westbrook. Going to go over to the right side. Rodriguez with the ball.
Ooh, man. Man, how about number 11, Lathan Langley? That's a battle of the big boys right there.
Yeah, and also coming in.
Oh, no, that was 14.
Armendariz and Hannah also doing some good out there. Somebody's behind the little shed here throwing rocks at it or something. I don't know what's going on.
Scared me.
6:10 on the clock. Westbrook, I guess you could call that creeping out of the huddle. The play clock's going to go under 10 seconds. They change it up.
They are definitely slow playing with a 2-point lead.
T formation goes. Ball's on the ground. And Rodriguez, some way, somehow, able to pick that up. Very heads-up play by him. Man, I've given him a couple compliments, but he's making football plays when he needs to.
Now checking in for the Red Devils is going to be number 15, Logan White.
So it'll be 3rd down and 15 for Westbrook, and they are eating that clock up right now. You know, Pete, you got to think, though, they've got to be thinking that they're not going to let Rankin score because they're playing really slow. But if Rankin gets that ball back, they've eaten all kind of time off that clock right now.
Well, you talked about the chess game that we're not seeing. You know, timeouts, field goals are all going to come into play here in just a little bit.
Looking downfield, and that's going to be overthrown. And we were all looking at the referee to see if he was going to reach for the handkerchief.
Yeah.
And good defense there by number 7, Gage Lopez. All right, guys, get on your feet. Here we go. That's going to bring up a big fourth down play. All the fans screaming, hold them out here. Where you at home? Start saying it. Let's go. Get that energy. Call up grandma. Call up mama. Time for that quick prayer. Hold them. Hold them. Hold them. Westbrook breaks the huddle. This is that moment. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. 3-3 defense. T-gun formation. Westbrook with a quick pitch. Oh. And it's not going to be enough.
But that was some razzle-dazzle right there.
Yeah. Homer Matlock is on the playground right now. I'm telling you, I haven't seen that since the 3rd versus 4th grader match of 1982 in Rankin.
That's whenever the pebble went out for a pass to the bottle cap.
Some people call that the hook and ladder. Some people call that the catch and pitch. But it's Rankin ball inside the 30 on the good side of the field. 4:56 on the clock. Do you score quickly or do you eat that clock away?
No, I'm saying let's get down there and score.
Matthew Ramos with the ball, and there's nothing on the outside. Number 22, Sean Salazar, very pumped up. And he puts the brakes on the Red Devils. It's going to be a 5-yard loss on the play. 2nd down and 20 for Rankin. And, you know, Pete, in the last 6 minutes, Matthew Ramos has scored off of a sweep. But other than that, they've shut down everything coming off the runs right and left. So here we go, back to the action. J formation for the Red Devils. Lopez under center. Lopez hands the ball off to White. White running downfield. He's going to be taken down. And I'll tell you what, that's a little playground action there by Coach Keith, too. Coach Keith went to the piece of glass and the diamond ring they found out there. That does move the ball, and it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for Rankin. Huge third down play coming up. And you're seeing them throw everything at each other tonight. Here comes Hannah under center. Goes back to Lopez. Lopez looks downfield, and they're all over him. Golly, number 40 was back there before the ball was even pitched.
Yeah, that pass rush is something else, number 40. And that number 40, we said it many times tonight, but that is a huge man right there, Brett Rich.
Right now, the Rankin linemen are asking each other who had that guy.
6'1", 280 pounds.
Yeah, somebody that big, you gotta put a helmet on that. And this is going to be the biggest play of the night right now.
He's built like a Freightliner.
4th down and 10. Rankin leaves the huddle, J formation. Westbrook spread out on defense, goes to Lopez. Lopez looking downfield, gonna go over to Hannah! It was there! It was there! Overthrown.
He overthrown Hannah, and Hannah was wide open.
Oh my. And everybody's feeling that sting in their heart right now.
Hey, still lots of football, 3 minutes.
3 minutes to go. It's gonna have to be a hold'em here. Rankin has to hold Westbrook. Gosh, I've got that metal taste in my mouth right now.
Oh, that's not a good sign. You sit down.
Oh, Boo Boo's fixing to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Hey, you tell everybody if I died, I'd die doing what I love, man, being a part of this community. 3-3 defense for the Red Devils. Westbrook in the tee. They're going to go with a handoff to Rodriguez. Rodriguez moving everybody. And Langley and 22 in a battle down there. So number 22's helmet came off, but by rule, he does have to get off for one play. That's going to be a big boy off the field. Second down and 6.
That's Salazar. Boo was just talking about being a playmaker on defense.
Oh, man, he's a great athlete.
All right, they're going to have a little conference, see what's going on there.
Well, I think they're going to say somebody ripped the helmet off. And it's getting quiet out here. 6 yards to go for Westbrook. It's second down and 6. Rankin needs to get back there. Look for Westbrook right now to keep it on the ground. They've got the lead. Yeah, all they've got to do in these next 2 plays is pick up 6 yards.
They are waiting to 3 seconds.
It's going to go up the middle. Rodriguez has the ball. Hannah's on him. Riding his back is Lopez. Going to be about a 2, maybe 3-yard gain on the play. And that'll bring up third down and 3 for Westbrook. And they are just letting that clock run. Rankin only has 1 timeout, guys. That's why we haven't taken that timeout. Rankin does take a timeout.
Yep.
So they're betting the house right here. Pete, Rankin just pushed all its chips in on the table. Then when they flip that card, it's going to be an ace, and we're going to hold them here. Oh, this is some good football right here. It doesn't get better than this, guys. You're watching some of the best football you're going to watch all season. And you can absolutely bet Rankin and Westbrook will see each other down the road. Probably a mid-November style football game.
Yes, sir.
A little bit of round 2, maybe round 3 action.
But, you know, on all these big 6-man football games, it really comes down to field goals. And, you know, Rankin has missed a few key field goals tonight. And the scoreboard showing it, 44-42.
So Westbrook with the ball. So many times, you know, back in 21, Rankin was holding Westbrook, and there was a phantom face mask call.
Yeah.
Westbrook moved down the field, was able to win. They won by 2 points. I believe they won by 1. It was 38-39.
Yeah, I think it was a 1-point game.
And then later in the playoffs would just absolutely decimate Rankin. That was touted as, you know, the playoff game of the week. Everybody was looking for something big there, but rumor had it that Westbrook scouted Rankin for 6 weeks after that.
Yeah, you could tell. All right, play action's fixing to resume with 1 minute, 51 seconds left on the clock.
Here we go. 3 yards to go for Westbrook. Red Devils looking to hold him. Oh, Rankin offsides on the deep count, and Homer Matlock just Golly, man, he's so good sometimes.
Yeah.
Homer goes into a real deep snap count. They probably went 4 huts deep, and the Rankin kids jumped off sides, and that's going to be a first down Westbrook.
But we've seen that tonight again whenever they're that close. So that's going to give them a fresh set of downs.
That'll be the game right there.
Well, it's 144.
We have no timeouts left.
Yeah. You know, Boo talked about the chess match.
Yeah, there was a big chess match out there that we couldn't see. We saw what's on the board out there, but we didn't see all the behind the scenes. And, round one, golly, God bless them. Round one going to go to Homer and company out there in Westbrook. And, man, that deep snap count right there twice got Rankin.
All right, but you know what? Matthew Ramos, Cayenne Hanna, Gage Lopez, they're not ready to give up.
Yeah, and it looks like Westbrook may have taken a timeout.
They did.
Here. Curious as to why they did that, but I don't know. There still may come down to one play. Maybe, hey, somebody out there do the math. 25 seconds per play, 138 on the clock. Rankin has no timeouts. If we hold them in 4 plays, do we have an opportunity to get the ball back? I got that at $1.50, but what do you got?
Yeah, it's going to be close.
That would leave 1 second on the clock.
And, that's...
Hey, sometimes 1 second's all you need, baby.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance. Westbrook with the ball breaks the huddle. Number 6, Rodriguez has it. And, hey, you know what? We're forgetting about the fumble factor.
Yeah.
They could pop that ball loose and Rankin get it back.
Yeah, and also too they snapped that one pretty quick too. So
here we go. Now the clock. Oh no, it was up to 35 seconds. Yeah. Oh man. For all of you tuning in tonight, y'all watched one heck of a ball game. The Red Devils and Westbrook going back and forth. Couple things here and there could have went either way. 2nd down and 9 for Westbrook. They're coming in the tight T. They'll take this down to about the 1 minute mark. Oh, ball's on the ground! The ball's on the ground! Red Devil ball! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
All right, so there is a chance with 58 seconds left.
Pete, Homer Matlock tried the playground play again, where they give the ball to the center. And this time the center coughed it up. The Red Devils jumped on it with our backs to the wall. 58 seconds on the clock. Reach down in there. You've got intestinal fortitude, guys. This is that moment. If you want to shine, jump up and shine. This is it. 44, 42, 58 seconds on the clock. Red Devils break the huddle. They're going to overload the left side. Hanna has the ball. Ball's on the ground. Goes over to Lopez. Lopez looking downfield. Tucks and runs. He's going out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock. 49 seconds on the clock. Not quite enough for a first down.
Yeah, but it's getting close.
6 yards to go, Pete. But what we're looking at is going to be about 50 yards downfield. Maybe 45 yards downfield. 44-42. Play clock ticking. We're at about 19 seconds right now. The crowd going wild. Red Devils on the field. Westbrook with their back to the end zone. J formation. Hanna under center. Goes to Lopez. Lopez looks downfield. Throws it over. Hanna's got the ball. Makes a move. Goes out of bounds. And that's going to be a Red Devil touchdown. First down. First down.
All right.
Moving the ball. Going out of bounds. So 40 seconds on the clock.
40 seconds. Got a fresh set of downs.
All right, guys. If you believe at home, if you believe, say you believe right now, because this is that moment. Don't be afraid. Say a little prayer right now. We need all the help we can get. The fans are on their feet. Nobody in Westbrook is sitting. Nobody in Rankin is sitting.
Nobody in Colorado City sitting.
Hanna under center. Going to go back to Lopez. Lopez looks downfield. Going to go over to Langley. Langley has the ball. He's going to run out of bounds. That might keep the clock going, though. Go, yeah, they keep the clock running. The referee saying stop it. The white hat is saying stop the clock. Stop the clock.
They burned about 2 seconds while the ref was.
I'll tell you what was great about that. Langley, the ball was in the air before Langley turned around, and Langley was able to make that adjustment, get to it. Hey, guys, that's some next-level football right there.
All right, 27 seconds, down
Yes,
by
I
2
love this
points. 4th down, 4 yards.
Hannah under center. Got the ball, goes to Lopez. Lopez is going to split him up the middle. Running downfield, they got to get up. They got to get up. They got to get on the ball. No gain on the play. Clock's going to run.
No, clock stopped.
Why did it stop? Oh.
Matlock called timeout.
Homer Matlock called a timeout?
Yeah, well, he's on the field.
Wow. I know we didn't have one. Did Westbrook just do us a favor? You know what? I think he might have had a kid with a twisted ankle out there, and they were going to need to do something.
Man, JoJo is saying like me, let's field goal for the win.
Guys, I'm going to tell you something. My heart is full right now. I absolutely love Rankin. I don't know if anybody loves Rankin more than me. This game tonight, this atmosphere, what's happening right now, no matter what happens here in these next 19 seconds, we have witnessed some amazing football. We've witnessed some amazing community. This is what it's all about. This is why we come out to these games. And I couldn't be prouder to be here with my lifelong best friend, Pete. We've been here a lot of times.
Yeah.
We've always wanted to cheer on that last one, though.
Yeah.
This could be that moment.
All right, let's roll.
So the crowd's going wild right now. I'm already getting all teared up. And Coach Avalos, Coach Keith, they break those boys out of the huddle. We got our 6 on the field. Westbrook has their 6.
19 seconds.
They're going to overload the right side. Hannah in the gun. Lopez will be just behind. There goes Hannah out to Lopez. Lopez looking downfield. He throws the ball. Armendariz for the win! Armendariz for the touchdown! Baby! This is amazing! Do you believe again? TCB! I got 3 words for you guys. I'm going to say it again. TCB.
All right, man, this is very, very crucial right here. This is going to be a extra point by Cash Quaylar. Kick is up. Oh, man, that was going to be knocked out of bounds. But all right, 4-point game, 11 seconds left.
Oh, my.
And, Boo, I don't think anybody has timeouts, do they?
Well, hey, Pete, there was a mistake tonight. Rankin's made a few mistakes. Homer Matlock went back into the bag. He tried to go with that, what we call the playground play. They tried to give it to the center real quick. The center tried to pull it in from behind him. Rankin caught that. There was a fumble. Rankin has a miracle mile drive. Gets over there. Didn't Isaac Armendariz tell you before the first game?
Yeah, he told me.
What? Go ahead and repeat that.
Isaac told me, you get it close. I'm catching it. He had the most confidence I ever seen. But all right, man, we can't celebrate yet. The Westbrook Wildcats have 11 seconds, and plus we're going to be kicking the ball to them. And
oh, man, hey, this does my heart good. Coach Martin checking in.
Oh.
Saying, let's freaking go!
Martin.
Dude, hey, all love coming from everywhere right now.
All right, team to ball for the Red Devils, number 22, Lalo Efracio.
Hey, if Rankin wins this thing, y'all be looking for me because I'm going to be down on that Westbrook Wildcat in the middle of the field doing snow angels out there. Here we go, folks.
There we go.
Forever about to happen.
All right, that's going to be a huge kick. Now it's going to bounce out of the back of the end zone right there. All right, Westbrook's going to take over. Sorry, I almost lost my voice.
All right, here come the boys, and we're going to go ahead and call them out. It's going to be Cuellar, Armendariz, Hannah, White, Ramos, and Lopez. These are the kids that are going to make this last stand. Westbrook with the ball. Homer Matlock has some amazing trickery on that side.
Hey, Diana Hamilton says, I'm going to need a cigarette after this, and I don't even smoke.
Oh, my gosh, I love this game.
Yeah.
Here we go. Westbrook Wildcats, 11 seconds on the clock.
And the clock will start the minute they snap the ball.
They're going to come out T formation. This place is erupting. Motion, double, lot of action out there. Go! Number 14!
And the
Diaz!
They're going to have time for one more play.
Wait. How many timeouts does Westbrook have? That's 4 timeouts. They don't have another timeout. Dude, that's 4 timeouts. I'm not even kidding. Hey, guys, tell me if I'm wrong at home.
I don't know, boo.
Hey, remember, they called one early in the game. Then they called that other just recently. Before this, he gave us a defensive timeout. And then now this timeout.
All right, so if you're watching along at home, be careful. Watch for that backyard playground play, the playground play that Boo Boo talked about. Because right now they have nothing to lose.
Okay, so if I'm not a coach, but I'm definitely going to drop 2 guys back, one at the 40, maybe one at the 20, and I'm going to guard that end zone, and I am not letting Westbrook behind me. And whatever happens, come hell or high water, nothing in blue is getting by me. Oh my God! Look at Avalos! Look at Avalos! That is animation right there. This is the guy I want to see. This is the one that comes out. He's out there hollering. He's yelling. He's getting out. He's like, "Let's get this thing going." It's defensive time, baby. This crowd is on its feet. It's a powder keg, ready to explode. Like the match. Red Devils on the field. Westbrook spreading them out. Red Devils going into their version of the nickel. Ball's in the air. Quarterback's back. Makes a long pass. Go! 4 seconds. Wait, I don't know what's going on with the clock right now. There's some weird things happening with the clock.
They said the clock wasn't even running. But the clock only stopped at 3 seconds, and that should have been ball game.
I might say there might be 1 second on the clock, but there's not 3 seconds on the clock. A lot of strange things tend to happen in Westbrook. So Westbrook coming back out. This will be the last play of the game. Pete, get ready. Whatever happens, man, I love you. Here we go. Westbrook in the gun. Ball's back. 6'7" athlete has the ball. White is chasing him down.
No time on the clock.
White's got the ball, and the Red Devils win. The Red Devils win. It's pandemonium out here. Oh, the red and white dynamite. Hey, JoJo Garrett, this is going out to you. It's that old Rankin Spankin', baby.
Oh,
the Red Devils hold. Pete, they turned off the scoreboard.
Yeah, they did.
Westbrook has turned off the scoreboard. Westbrook has turned off the scoreboard, folks. This is a complete win. This is a complete win.
Golly. Ladies and gentlemen, if you never watch another 6-man game ever again, you watched a doozy tonight.
So, hey, this one's going out to the coaching staff.
Yeah.
The cheerleaders, the fans, the moms, the dads, to those boys out there on the field who fought gallantly tonight. Again and again, not giving up. There was a time where I thought this thing was completely over.
Yeah.
Homer Matlock opened the door for us, gave us another opportunity, and Rankin took it and put it right back in that east end zone. Guys, they're going to break for prayer. What an amazing night to be a Red Devil. Celebrate. Raise your glass. Tie one on tonight. Let's party. Keep the lights on at home. Here we come from all of us here at the Red Devil Network. To all of you, we love you and
good night.